is. And the roster is still pretty much intact with Phoenix, but there have been dynamics that have taken away from the winning. And it's not just injuries from that perspective. And Monty Williams and the coaching staff trying to figure some things out.
Well, with all those injuries, Phoenix going with Washington, Bridges, Craig, Saric, and Landale in the starting five. Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Green, and Looney for Golden State. We are set for action here in the city by the bay. So it's going to be Biyombo taking the floor instead of Landale. Jock Landale will come off the bench. Biyombo has not played a whole lot this season. Thompson tracks it down. The Warriors control the tip. Golden State coming off a disappointing 115-101 loss to Orlando on Saturday night. They shot just 37% in that game. Curry, the dish for Looney. Kick it out. Thompson drive. Bank doesn't go. Rebound for Thompson comes out of the pack with it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Suns Valley Podcast. Klay Thompson for three. It's good. Hey, baby, why not? Get it started off with a bang. You know, having a little bit of difficulties. My headphones just straight up died on me. I don't think they wanted to be a part of this loss. Mikhail, mid-range is good. That's helpful. Got him in fantasy tonight. Could you guys in the chat just tell me, is everything okay? Is the audio okay? I can't hear anything coming out of my computer right now, so it's a headphone-less stream. You get the ears tonight, you know? Dwayne, I took the walk to Washington, gets it to Biyombo in the paint for a nice little hook shot. Not bad. Could definitely be starting worse. Looney tries to go off the backboard, cannot hit, no good. All right, everything's clear, cool. Thank you, Roy. Roy, let me know if there's anything I need to like mute or anything like that, you know. Dwayne Washington to Craig for three. Cannot hit, but Mikhail saves it and gets it back to Craig. Craig tries to save it and can't. It goes right out of bounds. What's going on, Phoenix Suns? What up, Jacob? What's up, Euphoria? David Ray, Roy, Dat Homie, awesome dude. No parlays, Roy, but I did play in a fantasy matchup on Underdog, so you know. Hopefully I can get that to cash in because I'm running on empty. Steph Curry for a deep three. He's trying to get some rust off. I think that's why he came back tonight versus the Suns. Feels like this would be the perfect time for him to just rattle off an early 20 points and get out of here. Mikhail misses the mid-range. That would have been nice. Wiggins step back midi. Also knocking some rust off. No good. So we got Dwayne Washington with the ball. Dwayne kicks it to Mikhail. Let's see if they double Dwayne like they double Book. That would be some serious horseshit. Craig to the rack. No good. Good Lord. Klay kicks it out to Steph. Steph with the shooting sleeve on his left arm. Wanted to look extra flashy tonight against this G League Suns team. Dwayne comes down and slaps it home. Nice. Stepped into a three there. I don't know what's going on with this scorecast, y'all. I'm sorry. It's got this stupid ad up here. Green to Thompson, no good. Steph chases down the long rebound, puts up a three. That one's good, however, and that might have got him warmed up just how he needed. Biyombo, handoff to Mikhail. No good. Biyombo saves it, tips it in. Thank you, Biyombo. Man, we've been missing him apparently. I mean, I guess I just keep refreshing this. I mean, I'll pull it down here. I don't care. There we go. We'll do that for now. Draymond wants to get in on it. Can't. Klay Thompson gets the rebound and flexes as he gets a putback. Let's try to relax, Klay. Dwayne, little step back midi, a little too much. Dwayne, no good.
Dwayne Washington Jr. off the mark. 9-8 lead for Phoenix.
Wiggins steps into a freaking three. Okay, they're saying that was a two. I'll take it.
Warriors take
10-9.
1-point lead.
Still not down by 30. I mean, you got to take the wins where you can get it, folks. Phoenix Suns, oh man, I mean, I would be shocked beyond shocked if the Suns even keep this game within the 12 that it's supposed to be separated by. Honestly, I mean, you've seen it. Book, Johnson, Paul, Payne, Ayton, Shaman, everybody's out. I mean, I'm shocked we have enough players to play in the game other than a starting five. How many players do we really have? We've got Ish. We've got Jock.
When you don't have those dynamic players in the lineup, so you have to simplify the offense a little bit more.
Dario, who didn't start. How many subs do we have tonight?
That are presently on
you know?
Andre Iguodala checks in. So they're going small.
9 players in total. That's, I guess that is just enough. Iguodala, they get Iguodala in the game early, and he looks like he's 45. Wiggins shooting a jumper, no good. It looks like the Warriors are just warming up, trying to find their shots. Specifically, Wiggins and Curry.
Craig is not 100% a sprained right ankle.
Nice-ish pass by Dwayne, but it's stolen. Curry to the rack. Curry gets that shit beat off the glass by my boy, Torrey Craig.
Gets there for the spike.
Mikhail. We're going to do post-ups with Wario. Wario with the step back. Ew, it was good. I like it. Thank you. Wow.
Because Klay Thompson was leaning on Saric. He knew it. He bodied him up and cleared some space.
Oh, a little hook shot running across the paint from Curry is good. Craig, screen from Busy. Gets it to Bridges. Bridges to Busy. Free throw line, don't do it. Kicks it to Dwayne. Dwayne, a little rocker step, gets open to a floater. Busy saves that rebound, but gets blocked from behind by Wiggins. Saric with the rebound and the putback. Let's go.
Free throw coming up for the
Baby Malo, that would be incredible, right? That would be incredible to see Dario hit, like, you know, several threes. That'd be incredible.
For a young homeowner becoming their parents,
several threes. We're talking like 4 threes.
The more the merrier. Paris,
and have like a 22-10 game. I'd lose my shit.
Got any out-of-towners in the elevator?
Tom, it is not easy.
10th floor.
Euphoria. I was expecting we were gonna have to stop the count by now.
Okay. See how everyone else is facing.
But not yet.
Progressive can save you from becoming your parents, but we can't save you money when you buy home.
Yeah, Jobin, those blocks are pretty nice.
Okay, let's hang back. We're gonna try that again.
Those pepper
Both
wings,
of them.
here we come. What are you doing? Just in case. It is ghost
But yeah, what do you guys think tonight? Anybody, is there anyone in the chat who's not joking? Because, I mean, it's funny. I've been making the jokes myself, but is anybody not joking when they say that they think that the Suns can win this game tonight?
Nope. And that's
talking with Ron before the game.
Because when you're with Amex,
you know,
it's never a question.
He always tries to gas me up before L's to try to get me to think that maybe there's a reason we should win, so that, you know, watching the post-game stream will be a little bit sweeter because, you know, it would make me saltier, you know. But I ain't falling for it. I know what's going on. Suns Valley Sundo is back to working full time. You know, he gets the winters off. Well, he gets Christmas off. He might or might not be Santa. But yeah, he's back to work, and he got to go to bed at like 9. He goes to bed at like 9 p.m.
Which means more
gets up at like 4 a.m. to
and just maybe a
carpool usually with somebody he works with, like an hour and a half away to go to work every day. It's crazy.
Take a picture.
Shane McCarty says, I think we are going to win. Why, Shane? Can you tell me just what are your thoughts on why we might win? I'd love to be wrong. I'd absolutely love it. And as a side note, I know that we're playing scrubs, but I freaking love these scrubs. I love these scrubs. These are my scrubs. Each one of these scrubs, you know, when they normally get in the game, I'm so happy to see. Oh, wait, is Okogie playing? See what I'm saying? I love watching Busy play. I love watching Dwayne play. I love D. Lee now. You know, I love these guys. Suns, but that doesn't mean that they can compete with the Warriors. That's not how life works.
Just to give him compliments.
You handled the decision to go to Miami.
What's going on, Madden Mobile?
This Friday.
What's going on, bro? Azul in the house. Said in Dwayne we trust. Suns Valley. See, I can enjoy D. Lee versus Curry, and I do want to say, I don't even know how many are watching. I don't know if it's even going to be a good stream tonight, but it's all good. I don't even blame people if they don't feel like watching the Suns right now. Yeah, I get it, you know, but if you are, shout out to you, and if you're watching the stream, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for hanging out with me through the funeral portion of this NBA season. Now, we're going to have to rise like Undertaker out of the grave, out of that casket. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do what we thought we might do, which was, you know, be in the playoffs, win the playoffs, we're gonna have to be like the Undertaker, because we're being buried alive right now by injuries. Klay Thompson for 3, good. Wow.
Pretty good company. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Now, plot twist, I've got Klay Thompson on my fantasy team. A couple of fantasy teams tonight, so I ain't even exactly tripping. What's going on, Caleb Anderson? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I hooped last night, got a bunch of shots up last night, did some footwork exercises, and I'm feeling tight as hell, man. I'm 35 years old. I'm old as hell. Do I think the Suns are making the playoffs? I do. I still think that as long as everybody comes back within a reasonable time period, I think we're gonna make the playoffs. And who the hell wants to play the Suns in the play-in? Not nobody. A healthy Suns. Who wants to play the healthy Suns in a play-in? No one. And who wants to play the healthy Suns as the 1st seed against the 8th seed, and we'd be the 8th seed? Or the 2nd seed having to play the 7th, and it's us. So this whole season is just taking on a different shape, a shape that we didn't want it to take, but it doesn't have to be all bad. And, you know, can you even really be as sad about losing when everyone's out? Like, this is a free license to lose. This is a free license for Torrey Craig there to jack up threes. It is what it is. Jock in the game now with McHale, Craig, Saric, and D. Lee. Klay, might have traveled, didn't. DiVincenzo, deep 3, no good. Rebound, Torrey Craig. McHale driving, pulling up baseline, no good, but Wario with the rebound, but it's slapped away by Iguodala. Poole to Klay, quick release 3 in the corner, and it's good. Klay Thompson is back, folks. He is back. He is fully healthy, you know? And I have to be happy for him, but I don't want to be happy for him, but I am. McHale to the rack, backdoor cut. Nice pass from Wario. That is Wario's, that's his best attribute. He's a great passer. DiVincenzo kicks it back to Iggy. Looking for Klay. Gets it to Klay. Klay calls for a screen. Dribbling left. Little hezzies. Little step back midi. Ew. I mean, that ain't his shot, and he missed it, but Iguodala dunked it home. Nice putback dunk. 18-20. Golden State is toying with their food, it feels like. Dwayne kicks it to Jock. Jock Daddy looking back door. Kicks it to Craig. Craig gets it back to Bridges. Bridges down to Jock. He's got Klay on him. Give him a hook shot. Kicks it out to Wario. Wario to D. Lee. D. Lee to the rack. D. Lee under the basket. Kicks it out to Saric. To D. Lee in the corner. D. Lee hits. Let's go. Phoenix Suns, I hope he's back in a week. 1 week would be great, but I don't think that matches up with the timeline. I think, I mean, at least from what I heard, the timeline is going to be February, earliest. You know, that's when they're going to reassess him. DiVincenzo for 3, and he hits. And here they go. Monty makes a nice timeout to stop the bleeding. I like that. I like that. They took the lead. He immediately called a timeout. You know that's not mommy's game. What's going on, Blazer 101?
He likes it too.
What up, Ron Duffney?
And what if I want to change my
Yeah,
plan?
Asim, dude, I don't know how he got that put back, dude. Like, he didn't look that old there. He looked kind of young.
Final meters, but here comes an opponent closing the gap. 1 foot in
Baby
front
Mall
of the
says
other.
Book will get evaluated in a week, so he can still be out longer.
Edges ahead. Those are the hips of a champion.
At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor,
Phoenix Sun
State
says,
Farm is there.
Gabe, do you think that we will win the finals?
The SC
My instincts tell me no.
back guarantee.
But I still think that there's a version of this season that ends up like that. And that's that when Booker comes back, he's actually right. When Cam Johnson comes back, he's actually right. By that time, Chris Paul and Ayton should be plenty healed. Sure. Payne should be healed. Shamit. I just think that if this team is whole, come playoff time.
My man. You want to grab a selfie? Oh, for sure.
I mean,
all right.
Is that crazy? I just think anything's possible. I don't think our likelihood is high, but I think I do think it is possible. Lester, Sundo's just asleep, bro. This is one of them games that's a little bit too late for him, so yeah, he's gonna be snoozing through this one, and I don't blame him. I'm glad he's gonna get a nice night of sleep. He shouldn't have to sit through this game, bro. This game's gonna be rough. So you're saying Ayton be back for the next game? I just say let Ayton sit, man. Ankles aren't something to play with, and Monty's been playing with his ankles all year. Just sit him, man. Just sit him. We're gonna go 8 to 10 games under 500, and then we're gonna have to dig ourselves out and get that 7 or 8 seed. I can see it now, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with being the 8th seed or the 7th seed, because nobody wants this Phoenix Suns dick come playoff time, come play-in time. You don't want to go against Devin Booker healthy and the Phoenix Suns healthy in the play-in. You already know what the result is going to be. They're going to winners work you. And then they're going to get worked and jerked by either the Pelicans or Dallas. Not that they'll be the top seeds. I think Pelicans will be one of the top seeds, but I'm just saying I hope we can avoid the Dallas Mavericks in the playoffs and avoid the Pelicans, because those two teams, they know every move we make. They ain't scared of us. They're not fooled by us. They're not impressed by us. Not that I think we can beat the Grizzlies, but fully healthy, I think we might be able to beat the Grizzlies. They're more beatable to me. Mikhail gets a screen from Jock Daddy. Mikhail out to Okogie. Okogie in the game. Ugly shot, man. It's like that was bad spin on the ball. Clay says, I'll show you how to do it. Number net. I knew that was going in before he even pulled. Jeez. Mikhail, speed boost past DiVincenzo. He knows it's his time to score, and he does. A beautiful fadeaway by Mikhail. God dang, that's a tough shot. That is a tough shot. Poole. Oh, stolen, aggressive, stupid pass to the paint, and Jock steals it. D. Lee trying to step back midi. Oh my God, it went in. Thank you, D. Lee. Could you just keep us respectable for a couple quarters, maybe 3? I'll be cool with that, bro. Poole, guarded by my guy, Josh Okogie. Gets it to Lamb. Lamb, wild dribble, gets it back to DiVincenzo. Clay, working on Okogie. Don't try Okogie. Doesn't. Oh, gets it back. Back door. Hand off to Looney. No. Oh, that's what happens when Okogie's in the game, folks. A shot clock violation against the Warriors. Dwayne Washington back in the game. Finally. Dwayne gets a screen from Jock. Kicks it to D. Lee. Dribbles it off of his own foot and saves it. Kicks it to Jock Daddy. Right back to D. Lee. D. Lee's going to take a pull-up deep three. Good Lord, it went in. And then he skips. And then he skips down court. And Curry gives him this look. Like, how the fuck did he hit that? That was comedy. Poole misses the pull-up. 28-26. The big dog Phoenix Suns dicking down the lowly Warriors. And my guy Ty Jerome goes to the ground and he is fouled, I think. Oh my God, D. Lee to the corner to Okogie. Okogie to the rack. Okogie hangs. Okogie throws some horse shit up against the backboard. No good. Not even close. All right. Yeah, Malo, they've had Ty. They've had Ty for a while, man. You know, and they're actually able to use him. Surprise, surprise. But man, we got 89 watching. Appreciate all of y'all. Hit that like button for me if you don't mind. Trying to get to 25 likes. Roy, baby boy toy Roy, how many likes we got? I got no clue. All right, 28-26. Sun's going to get the last shot. Okogie coming back out for McHale. He might have gotten a foul or something. Washington with it, guarded by Ty Jerome. Crosses up Jerome. Goes to the rack. Oh, lays it up. Gets fucking destroyed. No good. Oh, shit. They kick it back into the corner to him. He hit a buzzer beater. Oh, my God. Great pass by Ish. 31-26. Let's hope we didn't kick the Hornets' nest and piss them off too bad. Let's hope they stay asleep. But, folks, let me take a look here at Washington. He's got 6 points. He's 2 for 2. You know, he's from 3. He's 2 for 5 from the field. How do you guys feel right now about Dwayne? I took the walk to Washington. I mean, how do you feel about him knowing that the second campaign is healthy, he's going to take all of Dwayne's minutes away from him? Does it not kind of upset you? You know, I just don't think it's right. And I think he's more worthy of that starting job than campaign. And you know I'm a big campaign proponent, but Dwayne just offers something that campaign doesn't, you know. And what's campaign better at? Getting to the rack and scoring? Well, he smokes 50% of his layups, and that's being generous. So I don't really trust him getting to the rack and scoring better than Dwayne. Dwayne's got better touch around the rim. You know. Yeah, you're saying he's out of control, J Money. That's why he didn't play. I mean, he is a little bit out of control, but is campaign not the king of playing out of control? Like, how often is he actually in control? You know. But it's tough. I just think the idea of having campaign as the third point guard is so much more calming to me than him being the designated backup, because Chris Paul will always end up getting hurt. Even if Chris Paul was 10 years younger, he is cursed in the playoffs and he would get hurt. So I'm just looking at when the time comes, who do I want to take over the reins? You know, I don't know. Phoenix Sun says, when do you think Cam Johnson will come back? I don't know. But like I said before, they gave him, he decided to go with the style of surgery that gets him back sooner rather than later. So it's not going to be the end of the season. We're not going to have to wait till the playoffs. But other than that, I don't know. Jose O says, I still want Kemba. You know, Jose, it's like he went to the Mavs. I think he had like a 32-point game, and then they let him go. Does that not give you pause? Does that not make you think, well, obviously they didn't, you know, they were, there must be a significant reason for Kemba to have to be let go if he can still play, right? He can't be right health-wise. Oh, you said they didn't want to pay him the last week? I'm going to have to look back into the Kemba situation. You know, I made that Kemba video earlier in the season, or before the season. So I'm definitely willing to take another look at it. Oh, man, so they gave D. Lee his ring tonight. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. I love D. Lee. I can't believe that I love D. Lee, but I do. Is Chris Haynes trolling? I don't even like that.
You saw Damion Lee collect his championship ring. I see all you guys over there.
All right, we got Jordan Poole with the ball.
What was that like for you as a coach seeing that?
Gets it to Steph Curry. Back to Draymond Green. Out here to Lamb. Lamb pulls the three. Lambda. It's good. Just like that.
Thank you, Coach.
Quick start.
Yeah, huge ovation.
Dwayne Washington. Little pick and roll with Jock Jams. Kicks it out to Ish. Gets it back to D. Lee. D. Lee pulls. That's short. No, it's not going to be good. It isn't. Short and a little to the right. Poole looking for something. Poole picks up his dribble. Kicks it to the corner to Wiggins. God, they got so much talent everywhere. Wiggins' floater is an air ball. Okogie with the rebound. Gets it to D. Lee in the corner. Little jab step. D. Lee pushed by Jordan Poole. Fouled.
So this Phoenix squad has certainly not been intimidated. They're just going about their business, and the effort level has been extremely high.
You know, I love value, Justice, and I just feel like D. Lee gives us so we're getting so much value for D. Lee. I think that's why I love him the most. You know, it's not like I think he's better than he is. I just respect the freak out of the value we're getting from him.
Draymond Green picks up the personal. Damion Lee will shoot a pair.
Oh man, Azul, that would have been insane. That would have been insane. Think about how good Steve Nash made Jason Richardson look when he was the shooting guard with him. And then Jay Rich paid him back by cucking him, literally. Insane. D. Lee's free throw is good. The mighty Phoenix Suns are up by 5, folks. To quote Joe Biden, not a joke.
Wasn't drafted in 2016. Cup of coffee with Atlanta, the 4-year stint with Golden State, signs the free agent deal with Phoenix, and his numbers
second free throw
have been very good, playing a role that Monty Williams has required from him.
Role player. But how many times have we seen big time scores in college that come into the league and
that's my guy.
We've seen guys that the league fit their game a lot better, and you didn't see it in college, and they became big-time scorers. So it depends on the situation.
And we got a foul or a dribble out of bounds here, almost stolen by Okogie and D. Lee, playing that good D.
Your role. Okay, I'm not the scorer I was in college, but I do add value to any team that I'm a part of, and that's obvious for what he did for Golden State and what he's doing now for Phoenix.
Poole air ball. Oh my gosh. Okogie with the rebound, folks.
Okogie goes down.
And Lamb didn't really leave him any room to land, so he just threw his body into him. They call a body foul on Lamb.
One thing you don't want is for this Golden State team to be operating on all cylinders. So if you can muck it up a little bit and allow these guys not to have any offensive rhythm, that bodes well for you if you're the Phoenix Suns.
Washington gets a screen from Busy. Busy looking for the back door. Gets it to Ish. Ish kicks it out to Okogie. Okogie to the rack. Handoff to Biz. Bumped by Lamb and could not finish. That shit just rolled out. And Poole is able to finish a nice layup before Busy could chase it down. Dwayne Washington just walks into a 3, so that's cool, you know? And an offensive foul again on Lamb.
Watch the move by Jordan Poole, because he can pull up and shoot 3.
Watch the move by Jordan Poole. It's called a layup. Try not to drown slurping his dick. How about you show Dwayne the walk? I'm on a fucking vet minimum 10-day contract, stepping into 3s and outshining Steph replay. Dwayne, short brick, no good.
Poole in the backcourt with Curry. Wiggins bumping bodies.
Wiggins back to Green. Nice pass from Green to Curry. Curry is a little short. Wiggins with the rebound, blocked by Biz Mac. Dwayne to D. Lee. D. Lee to the rack. D. Lee floater. D. Lee fouled. Don't look stupid, Steph. Just accept your brother's better than you now.
But that's just playing with Steph over all these years, understanding where he's going to be. So he just lays the ball easily right out to Steph to kind of get a good look at that 3.
Proud of these Suns, man.
Damion
So proud of
Lee
the Suns
has
for playing like
been
this. What this shows is that this team has not given up on Monty. They are fighting for Monty right now. With
Tuesday is
you know,
brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Pro. Kia is
none
the
of their
official
stars.
automotive partner of the NBA. Wainwright sits. He's replaced by
yeah, Malo. Dwayne
Saric.
is playing a little bit smarter now, and it's like, of course he is. He's getting more time. Like,
couple years in the
not that of course
Baylor,
like he's definitely
guy.
was going to, but if he was ever going to get better, it was going to come from minutes on the court, not from sitting on the bench behind campaigns busted ass layups. D. Lee free throw, good.
As a rebounder, as a physical presence, and a 7-1 wingspan doesn't hurt.
But that
Curry
kind of player is always
got Okogie. Go Okogie rips Curry. Give it back to Busy.
Catch it cleanly, adjust.
And where's the fucking foul? Oh!
Floated ahead for Wiggins. Picked up
They're
by
massacring my boy Busy.
3 minutes gone by.
Don't you do it, Lamb.
Missed it, tip in.
God damn, Wiggins with 2 tip-in opportunities. The second one falls.
By Golden State didn't allow the Phoenix defense to get set, and once the shot went up by Lamb.
Washington guarded by Lamb gets a screen from Biz. No good.
Couldn't finish.
You know, that was a campaign special. Left-handed smoked layup. Curry misses the lay-in. We are so lucky this man is rusty. His first game back. Dwayne Washington, don't do that. Just you do something with it. Don't give it to Busy. Screen from Wario. Crosses up. Oh, God, lucky. He lost it and Busy saved it. A little snatch back. Okogie gets a grenade dropped on him by Wario. And he hits it anyways. I told you, I love these scrubs. These are my scrubs, and there's a reason I like them so much. They can play. Poole gets a screen from Green. Poole gets it back to Green, and Green slaps that 3. Damn.
.36 Suns. Washington the head and shoulder fake.
Okogie pump fakes Euros and blows up Lamb. A little payback. But that is a foul on Okogie.
Let's see right here. It's what Lamb just anticipated.
Great,
very well.
great defense by Lamb. Let's see if he got there in time. He definitely got there in time.
Able to pick up that charge on Josh Okogie.
Okogie, formerly with Minnesota, now in his 5th year in the NBA. 6'4", but a 7-foot wingspan.
Gets to Looney, top of the key, guarded by Biyombo. Over to Lamb.
Lamb on the perimeter with 10 to shoot.
Lamb to Looney.
43-36.
Curry ripped it, almost ripped again by Okogie. He tipped it all the way past half court. Dude, Okogie is just going ape shit on Curry. And Curry misses another 3 after a closeout by Okogie. Oh boy, Okogie should be playing more, man. D-Lee to the rack, Euro. I mean, he was like a pinball in the paint bouncing off of Warriors. I would hope someone gets called for a foul against him.
He was aggressive. He was. He got downhill. He got in the lane. He attracted the defenders. And because of that aggressiveness,
I think we're going to get it here.
He was able to create some contact and ultimately pick up a foul.
And it's Looney with the personal. Lee is already 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Curry opens up in his return 2 of 8 from the field.
7 minutes left.
Hearing boos here in San Francisco, but
D-Lee hits the free throw, and in comes Clay Daddy. Clay been playing real good. What's going on, Gold Squad? Hell yeah, me and Sundo love Okogie. I think everybody in this chat loves Okogie. I think I've converted everybody. I'm sure a lot of you guys liked him without knowing that, or not caring what me and Sundo think. But if anybody didn't think they were gonna like him,
Just betting $5.
they was wrong. All we needed from Okogie was for him to learn how to play just a tiny, teensy-weensy little bit of offense, and he is doing that now. So his defense is that good that we just need a little bit of, offense. We need his offense to be a little better, you know. Bismack Sundo. Oscar says, how are the Suns finally winning? That's a great question, I'll tell you. The Suns are playing extremely smart, selfless, hard basketball. They're playing really great defense. They're sacrificing for each other. They know that they have room for approximately 1 mistake all game. Once that mistake is over, they will break our backs like Bane breaking Batman's back on the bridge. That is so many B's in a row. Do you guys like that alliteration? You know, I'm not jinxing anything, Devin Booker fan. I mean, I'm just telling it like it is. That's how we're winning right now. You know, they know they can't make any mistakes, and they're not making any mistakes right now. And, you know, maybe 1 or 2, but no. I mean, Code. Would you want Ayton to play on a freshly turned ankle? You know. Because, I mean, I don't want Ayton playing. I don't think he's soft for not playing. I think whoever told him, no, you can't play, I want to kiss them on the freaking lips for keeping DA safe from Monty's stupid decisions. What's going on, Aussie Dan? What time is it in Adelaide, Australia? And how is my boy Kai Soto doing? I watched some of his highlights the other day. He looks like he's growing a little bit. Not height, but just his game's growing a little bit. Lonnie said Ayton don't need to play. I mean, could you guys imagine us winning this game? Like, how bad that would be for Ayton's cred. Gold Squad. Ayton is an old-looking 24-year-old, but you can't say he's the oldest. The oldest-looking 24-year-old was Greg Oden. That dude, when he was 19, he looked like he belonged in an old folks' home. Tyriana, Devin's still out, and now Chris has a hip injury. Groin injury for Book. It's a long-term thing, and Chris is just out with a hip. So, old man broke his hip, you know? Old man's gonna old man. Gold Squad, I know what you're saying, like 2 point, but like just in the face, in the face as far as looks, He looked like he had been aged by like one of these new TikTok filters. All right, we get that free throw. We are up 9. Just a little bit of volume back on for y'all. We got Lamb under the rack, trying to get rid of it. Does Wiggins in the corner, guarded by Wario. Wiggins saucing up Wario. Step back 2 is no good. Rebound McHale, and D. Lee's bringing it up. D. Lee, a little dipsy behind the back do, goes to the rack, almost loses it, gets it to McHale. Screen from Bismack out to Wario. Wario pulls a contested 3. In your face, Wiggins! In your face!
12 points now. 7 for 12 from the three-point line. 16 points in the paint.
Oh my God, Looney, top of the key, kicks it down to Wiggins, guarded by McHale. Out to Curry, almost threw it up. Lamb, back to, Thompson, almost stolen by D. Lee. Almost.
All right, let's check out our upcoming national TV schedule with Taking Off, presented by Turkish Airlines. Wednesday, ESPN has got the Bucks and the Hawks, and
we got the Suns tomorrow, y'all.
In Denver, Thursday on TNT.
We play versus the Suns. We play versus the Nuggets tomorrow. Like, this is...
Wiggins takes a seat.
This is a back-to-back nightmare. If we could win one of these games, it would be a miracle. Miracle. Curry gets up a deep 3, but it's another shot clock violation.
From Golden State once, but twice. And that time, no one from Golden State even yelled out that the shot
There's still time, Gold Squad.
Expire.
There's still time.
The Suns defense once again.
Very high praise from
McHale.
Steve Kerr in regards
Point McHale, guarded by Clay, gets to Busy.
And the stuff that they run.
Busy, back to McHale. Do your thing, McHale. Do your thing. Wario wants it. Wario was licking his chops like, give me the ball. I'm hot as fuck. And he bricked it. And then McHale bricks it after another chance here. DiVincenzo bringing it up. Oh, stolen by McHale. Euro his bitch ass. McHale. Let's go. DiVincenzo guarded by Wario. Somebody switch, please. Clay to the rack. Clay step back. Free throw line. Ball. Throws it back in. Saved by Wario. Euro his bitch ass. Bridges to the rack. Going to the line.
The unexpected in the NBA.
As you should. And
oh, Jobin, I think I hear that tech whistle.
Anticipates the pass in the driving lane, improved his offensive game since he has entered the lead. And I saw it firsthand when he was at Villanova. From the beginning.
Yeah, man, it's a foul. You're extending your arm, big dog Clay. You're extending your arm. Now, don't get kicked out of this game, though. I financially can't handle that, so don't get kicked out. I need you to start relaxing.
Technical on Klay Thompson. So a chance to pad this lead for Phoenix.
Why is he walking under the rim and shit?
We'll have 2 more. Thompson upset at the other end, and Matt Myers heard enough.
I wish Sundo was here.
Bridges shoots it at 90% at the line. The lead.
McHale, please hit the free throw. He does.
Mikal Bridges gained weight and muscle at Villanova, 20 pounds over the course of his career.
What's going on, Chiefin?
And he was rail thin.
Well, I saw him at his freshman year when he was a redshirt. He had to come in before the games and work out.
10 points, 4 rebounds for McHale. Doing all right so far. Hits that second free throw, 11. We got 5:07. We got Ty Jerome in the game at point guard.
Phoenix is now 10 of 10.
Hands off to Clay, over to Lamb. We got championship DNA D. Lee looking to get back in the game. Clay down to, oh my God, Jerome. I thought he was going to pull DiVincenzo to the rack. No good. Craig with the rebound. Bridges, a little hezzy, a little step back 3. No. Would have been nice. DiVincenzo bringing it up. Gets a screen, doesn't take it. Nice crossover, gets it to Jerome. Jerome going baseline, hands off to Lambda. Lambda blocked by Bridges. Out of bounds. Golden State ball, I don't even want to say how much we're winning by because it doesn't feel real. And it's like one of those dreams where like I'm really in bed right now. You know, I'm really like, oh, and then I'm like, we're up by how many? And then I start waking up. No! Take me back to the dream! That's what I'm afraid is going to happen if I tell you we're up by how many we're up by. Green. Back to Clay. Clay to Green. Don't let him. Don't let him. Don't let him. In and out. Do let him. D. Lee with the rebound. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Kicks it to Jock. Jock jams. Floater. Brick. Ugh. Gross. Not even close. Clay Daddy gets a screen. Gonna pull up the three. Couple of hands in his face. No good. Bridges with the rebound. Going the other way. Screen from Jock jams. Pulls up a tough mid-range. That had no chance. Almost. I mean, it almost dropped in, but that is just, that's Devin Booker level difficult moving shots. I don't think it's necessary to do that, Mikhail, but good on you if you hit one. Clay in the corner, gets it to DiVincenzo, handoff. That's no good. God damn, yeah, a little bit of a push in the back there, Jock. A little bit of push in the back.
Second quarter. So they're going to shoot their first free throws of the night with Kevon Looney.
We have to figure out too, when was the last time Golden State in the second quarter?
I don't want to get the expectation that we're going to win the game, because once that expectation sets in, there's no putting the toothpaste back in the tube. And I'll be sad about losing this game. I don't want to be sad about potentially losing this game. This game is supposed to be free. You know, no stress.
FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. So Phoenix playing without Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Payne, Cameron Johnson.
Looney hits the free throw.
They've got a 53-37 lead here in the second.
Dwayne Washington, guarded by DiVincenzo. Kicks it to D. Lee. Kicks it back to a wide open Jock jams for three. Damn it. It was a great, great pass. And he just barely missed that three. Green going to the line. Green got smacked in the face a little bit.
Green shaking it off, took one to the eye.
Green at the line. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left here. Hits the first free throw.
But it is. But I'll say this: the championship Golden State Warrior teams who play well on the road.
Steph on the bench looking a little bewildered, doesn't know what's going on. I'm sure they're going to go into the locker room and make some good adjustments for halftime. But damn, they're inexplicably just giving us this game right now. Draymond hits both free throws. Dwayne Washington finally back in the game. Finally, we get a Dwayne Washington to play. He don't even want to play Dwayne when he's the only point guard we have. Craig down to Jock. Jock. Back to Dwayne. Dwayne mid-range. Almost. In and out. A little bit short. Draymond. Loses it. Dwayne walk. Oh!
Major elevation.
That was a fucking great alley-oop by Dwayne. I mean, that pass, sexy. D. Lee tries to throw that pass, and Monty would have caught it on the bench. Green, getting it to Poole. Poole back to Green. Out to Jerome. Jerome, floater, good. Damn.
National championship at Virginia, now in his 4th year in the league.
Dwayne Washington gets a screen. Almost ripped by Dante DiVincenzo, the fan favorite. Seeing there, Dwayne tried another alley-oop, and it was flaccid and limp. Speaking of flaccid and limp, That's how my wiener feels watching these turnovers.
Washington Jr. up top.
Like Clay just couldn't handle it, just bouncing off of his chest out of bounds. Like, this is best case scenario for the Suns. What is going on? What's up, Janu? Who called a timeout? Us or them? We called a timeout? Beautiful. That's even better. Monty is on top of things as far as calling timeouts. Like, he knows there's no mistakes allowed. No mistakes allowed in this game. Can't do it against this team. You know? This is literally like David versus Goliath. Some dude said, why are we playing our best basketball right now? I think it's just because they know they have to. It's a combination of things. Oh, what's going on, Dominic? I just saw you in here. It's a combination of things. We know we have to play the best we can, and the players aren't, like, they're not having an unfortunate cold shooting night. The shooting is good-ish, right? And we're not making mistakes. Now, if we did this when we were missing all of our shots, this shit wouldn't matter. You know, it wouldn't matter. And then on top of that, a third thing is going on to help the Suns. The Warriors are playing putrid basketball. So that's what I think it is. King Paw said the bench is sending Monty a message. I mean, they're at least playing for him. You can definitely see that they are playing for Monty. You know, and I don't mean like they're playing for his job. I just mean there has been speculation, and I don't think I've ever said this. I've said plenty of negative things about Monty and the job he's doing, but I don't think I've ever said that he's lost the locker room. And this proves he has not lost the locker room. At least the bench players. They still are riding and dying for him right now. What's going on, Asi Assad? Jobin says, I hate injuries, man. Teams get worse because of them. I don't know what's going on in the NBA world right now. It does suck. And I was thinking today about how bad it sucks to have Booker out. And then I thought about the Nuggets and Jamal Murray, and I was like, man, what would it be like to be a Nuggets fan the last couple of years where you know your season is like put on pause because you're not at full strength, and like you get shit for like losing games, and it's like, well, what do you expect from us? We don't have our player. Like, at least we're not in a situation, knock on wood, that Booker would be out for an entire season the way that Jamal Murray was, because that's like purgatory on earth, you know? Oh yeah, Jay. I mean, if need be, if that's what it took. But, you know, that's because I don't believe we can get a better coach than Monty. That's the catch-22, man.
5 points, 2
All right,
of
we're
9
back
from the field.
Not typical. Listen, in 5 games in his career, 3 regular season, 2 playoffs, when he returning from a 10-game
Dwayne kicks it to Jock. We got a minute 40 here on the clock.
He's averaged 26, shot 50% from the field, 54%.
Bridges down to Jock Jams. Jock Jams. Hook shot. No good. Rebound by Torrey Craig. Rebound by Torrey Craig. Rebound by Torrey Craig. Rebound by Torrey Craig. I'm not joking. Those were all rebounds by Torrey Craig, and they were all missed tip shots.
They had 4 shots combined.
Crazy.
55-41 Phoenix. We approach 1 minute to go.
Clay, mid-range, brick range, gets his own rebound range and put back range. That is fighting harder than everybody else. That is a mistake by the Suns on their part. Bridges gets a screen, doesn't take it, just goes around, goes to the rack, runs into Poole, gets bailed out by a call. 56 seconds.
American Express halftime report. Adam Lefkoe, Jamal Crawford, Candace Parker, and Shaq. They've got you covered. Great to be with you Tuesday nights here on TNT.
Got it. Jamal, welcome.
I mean, Jamal's like a veteran now, don't you?
Well,
what up, Brady?
This is like the official Tuesday night. This is
going on,
good
man?
to be official.
The official welcome.
Somehow we're just hanging on with the Warriors, so chilling. Bridges misses the free throw. I don't know if he's missed one all night. This looks like it was his first miss.
Throughout his history with Steph and everybody, their losses to Orlando, Detroit, those two average about 23 free throws a game. Golden State was at 15. This is something that's been plaguing this Golden State team for
McHale
years
hits
in
the free
regards
throw.
to being negative to their opponents from
Green
the free
with
throw
the
line.
inbound.
Right now,
54 seconds on the
Phoenix is
clock.
11
Ty
for 12,
Jerome.
Golden State is 3 for 4.
Guarded by Dwayne. Gets to Clay. Clay. Screen from Green. Gets it back to Green. Green out to Poole. Poole out to Jerome for the little floater off the backboard. 56-45. Dwayne Washington with the ball. Pushing it into the corner. Step back. Corner three. I'll suck his dick. Do you understand me? Do you understand? Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you guys think Campaign's doing that shit? Do you? No.
Shot clock down to 10.
Poole. Working on D. Lee. Kicks it back to DiVincenzo. No good.
Phoenix will hold for one.
And we've got 12 seconds left on the clock.
In the final seconds of the
Dwayne working on Ty Jerome. Crosses him up. Gets it poked out. 4 seconds.
2 seconds.
Deep three. Dwayne. If it went in, you know, I would have probably punched this computer off my desk, so I'm glad it didn't. Okay? That's how hyped I would have been. This dude, Dwayne Washington, man. Dwayne Washington.
59-45
like,
at the break.
At some point, I'm going to have to talk to Torrey Jones from Blazers Uprise because, you know, we had conversations about Dwayne when the Suns got him, and I was hyped. I made a video about it. Everybody's treating me like, oh, this guy's just some kind of, he's just, you know, he's a nothing. He's a nobody. Yeah, he can score a little bit, but he's not a guard. He doesn't help you. Not just Torrey. It's not just about Torrey. I'm not trying to go in on my guy Torrey, but I do remember Torrey giving me a little bit of shit. And, like, it's not just the rate at which Dwayne is hitting. It's the style of shots he's hitting. You don't just hit those shots, man. You do not just hit those freaking shots. Guys, we got a lot of people in here just chilling, you know, halftime show of a great game. Suns v Warriors. Hit that like button if you haven't. Help me out. Trying to get to 50. I don't know. Maybe we are already at 50. Maybe we're working on 75. Either way, it's a chill-ass night. What's going on, NGL Prime? Says, whoa, what's up, Gabe? I'm extremely surprised we are winning. Yeah, so I was saying there's 3 things that are making the Suns win right now. Number 1, we're not having a bad shooting night. Our players off the bench, they're capable of good shooting. They can shoot the basketball. What's going on, Wes? They can shoot, but they haven't been shooting well. Tonight they're shooting well. And then combine that with the fact that they are just trying so hard not to make mistakes. They are very safe with the basketball tonight. Let me pull up the stats, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we've got a bunch of turnovers, and it just isn't equating into a blowout. Let's see. So we've got 6 turnovers for the Suns, 9 turnovers for the Warriors. I'd say that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. 4 for 6 from 3 from Dwayne. Dario's hit 1. Okogie's, 1 for 2. D. Lee is 2 for 3. D. Lee is giving us terrific minutes. Biyombo is playing hard. 2 blocks already. We got a block from Craig and Bridges. Everybody's just playing. They're playing like they know they have no chance of winning this game unless they are all perfect. And they're playing their best basketball. And then the other thing is we're very, very lucky that the Warriors are having a terrible shooting night. Clay looks decent, but everybody else is just clank, clank, clank. And we are blessed for that. And if we get that to keep up for 2 more quarters, we're going to win this. I'm not going to say that. I see what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to bait me into saying some dumb shit on YouTube, and I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right? But it is exciting. This is the best. This is better than the best case scenario. I never would have dreamt this would be happening right now. So super happy. Super happy. J Money said 40 free throws. Is it 40? How many free throws have we got? Oh, total? Yeah. A lot of free throws tonight. No, Angus, don't clip it. I stopped myself before I said the whole sentence, so go ahead and clip it if you want. But just once again, I want to say to everybody who's watching the game, especially if you're watching the game before we started winning, or sorry, the game in the stream. Like, I know it's tough to watch these games. This is the worst section of the basketball season for the Suns and for a lot of teams. Remember how excited we were? We were like newborn babies in the beginning of the season. Oh my God, it's only a month away before we get KD. It's gonna be a bright new world. And then that shit just came crashing down. And then everybody starts getting hurt. We start losing. We were so happy. We were so excited. And people, everybody's real paying a lot of attention. But they're not paying attention. I can understand not wanting to pay attention right now until the playoffs. So if you were watching this game, because you're just like, I don't care, I'm just going to watch us lose. That's a unique type of fan, and I love that. I'm not mad at people for not wanting to watch it. I'm not mad. I get it. But if you did still want to watch this I love doing this stream, but I was dreading this game. I was dreading this game tonight. Yeah, Eli, great point, man. Great point. It said, lower your expectations to the same level as the dark times and things don't seem as bad. Absolutely. Wes said, Suns fans got to stay tough. We've seen worse days than this. I think we have seen worse days than this, because in the worst days, we didn't have a whole squad of 9 people missing that could come in and be our real starters, and our real scorers. So Janu, Cam Johnson still out, but he looks really good in the drills that he's doing. He looks like he looks like he's getting close to being full speed. Some people think he's going to be back by the end of January, like Lonnie. No, Brady, Mikhail's playing. Mikhail's, he always plays regardless of being hurt. So, But yeah, if you guys are still chilling in here during the halftime show, hit that like button for me. If you haven't, Shaq, I know what Shaq's going through right now. When you're a bald man, let me tell you something. When you're a bald man, you got to shave that thing like every 2 days. At least I have to shave it like every 2 days. Or else it's going to look like Shaq's. Can you guys see Shaq's? Shaq looks 70 right now because he's got a little bit of hair on the sides and no hair on top. It's looking rough for Shaq. Oh boy. Let me take a look here at the stats though. D Lee 3 for 4. D Lee loves playing against the Warriors, and you guys know he got his ring tonight. I had a feeling he was going to play good, but I didn't think he was going to be playing this good. He just looks amazing. And that look that Steph gave him earlier in the game was freaking priceless. Priceless. He walked into a contested 3 and hit it and started bouncing down the court like he meant to do, like he knew it was going to happen. And Steph gave him this look like, oh man. Man, that was worth admission alone. Justice for Germans. If only, bro. If only comb-overs worked that way. I'd be looking like what's his face, who played Penguin in the most recent Batman movie. Can't do that. Yeah, Eli, you're right. That is probably going to be a meme. That picture of him should be a meme. And if the Suns win this game, I'll turn it into a GIF, and we can use it for whenever D-Lee does something good, you know. John, who says, do you think DeAndre Ayton is happy in Phoenix? That's a very loaded question. I think the thing about Phoenix that a lot of people don't know, okay? If you haven't lived in Phoenix, and tell me if I'm wrong, but this, when I lived in Phoenix, it was like late 2000, like before 2010, 2008 area. Phoenix is a shockingly beautiful, fun, exciting, sexy place to live. You might not think it. You know, you might think it's just the desert. No. It is sexy. The girls, sexy. The dudes, sexy. Okay? It is sunny 360 out of 365 days a year. The vitamin D you get makes you happy. It is a happy place to be. Scottsdale, awesome. I mean, to be a millionaire, a 7-foot millionaire in Scottsdale. I know he's married and he's got his wife, he's loyal, he's got his kid and everything like that. He's probably not out there slamming ass, but the point is, and they're showing my guy Shaq's. Oh, okay. So Shaq's doing the hairline. He's doing the Stephen A. Smith hairline. So that's why he had it. Okay, that's awesome. I really, really, really love that. But no, Phoenix is a special place to live. And so for that reason, I think anytime you've and he moved from the Bahamas there, he played in college basketball there. I think Arizona, Phoenix isn't the problem. I think he's probably frustrated with his role on the team. He's probably frustrated by Monty's offense. But he, at the same time, we're really lucky because he's the type of dude that will just sacrifice for wins. He's not a player who says, I don't... Okay, no player says this, but some players have this shit deep down, right? They, deep down, are salty with wins if they're not the reason that they're winning, or if they're not getting their due. If they're not a part of it and they're not responsible and they're not getting their fair touches, they're not happy. But DA is literally a type of dude who is happy just to win. Now that might be a double-edged sword that's biting him in the ass in the way of performance. But I'm sure he loves being there. I just think things could be so much better. Things could be so much better for him, you know. And the real question is does Monty want him? Does Monty even want him on the team? Theo J says, yo, just turned in. What's the score line? Amazing when we play the likes of Dwayne Washington Jr. What can happen? Yeah, he's balling out. I think the line was like 12 for the Suns, minus 12 for the Warriors, sorry. So, you know, Warriors are supposed to win by 12. I thought we were going to lose by 30. That could still happen. I'm not trying to act like this game is over by any stretch of the imagination, but we just got to get this luck to continue for 2 more quarters. And the luck I'm talking about is the Warriors playing like dog shit. They're not doing it tonight. Their jumpers are off, except for... you know, Clay looks pretty good tonight. Yeah, Andrew, can't believe it either, man. So I remember Roy. Sorry, Roy, I saw your chat earlier. You asked, how's my fantasy league or fantasy on Underdog going? Let me take a look at that. Come on, baby. Where you at? Active, completed, live, NBA. Okay, I'm not winning right now. Right now, I'm in second place. I'm getting cooked by somebody named She Loves Jay. Because Nurkic has 41 fantasy points already. Damn, big Nurk, calm down. I don't need you to do all that. Oh my God, I picked Anthony Simons and he's killing me. He's got 5 fantasy points. What's going on with him? 2 points so far. Tell me that. How can he have 5 fantasy points and Nurkic has 40-something? It's crazy. How was I supposed to see that stuff coming? Yeah, he's freaking I know Tori's happy. That is Tori's guy, Nurkic. Big Nurk. Good for him. Good for him. If he could play like that consistently, that team would be the scariest team in the West. One up. Not the scariest, but they would be back to being as scary as they were early in the season, which in my opinion was one of the scariest teams in the West. I was telling my friends from the Blazers Uprise community, I think I was talking with Brady and Connor, I was like, dude, it kind of sucks that the Suns are dropping off so bad, because it makes those, 2 wins they got against us earlier in the season really not even look that impressive. Like, I'm sure it was much more exciting when you thought the Suns were, going to be a top seed. But Joe Bond says it's crazy how Westbrook is over Booker in the All-Star voting. I just think that they need to go to a system where the players, okay, let's say I'm down for former players, current coaches and staff. I'm down for them to vote. But I would also like it to where they can't vote for themselves, I just want a fair deal here. Like, I'm so sick of Phoenix not having this worldwide global marketplace like the Lakers, where Kobe is an icon in Asia. Therefore, the Lakers are iconic in Asia. Asia has an incredible population that it's like almost an entire hemisphere of Lakers fans. So stop letting fans choose. Just stop. Do you think that fans are okay, some people, once you've voted for your guys that you realistically think you're going to do, maybe sometimes. But no, Phoenix Sun says, did I vote for the All-Star? Hell no. I ain't waste my time, bro. I'm jaded like real voting in real life, like, political voting. I just don't. I should, but I'm a part of the problem, obviously. I don't even go out and vote because I just feel so up against it. It's like you've got the Warriors and the Lakers with all those Asia votes because Steph Curry is worshipped in Asia as well, and rightfully so. He showed an entire, race of people that even though Asians are generally on the shorter side of NBA players, it doesn't matter. You can still affect the game just like anyone. You can affect the game better than everyone. All you got to do is learn how to shoot. They love Steph Curry. And so if you're Andrew Wiggins, you start over Booker. See how that works? If you're Zaza Pacheep shot, you get to be a joke, a clown in the All-Star game. And we all have to look the other way and act like we don't know what's really going on. Yeah, Roy, we back. Get this audio on and get the game cast back up.
This is after he missed 11 games with a shoulder injury. Golden State, second largest halftime
deficit. Looks like we might have missed a 3 already from Dwayne.
They lost to Denver.
Wish I could speed the game up myself, but I can't.
They're down 59-45.
Gotta make do with what we got.
17-4 at home, 3-16 on the road.
Get it right here and get this bad boy line back up.
Suns with the basketball to start this second half.
We got Dwayne. Let's see.
Eagle, Jim Jackson, Chris Haynes, the rest of our NBA on TNT crew. Bridges, swing it.
Dwayne in the corner. Damn, it was close.
Rebound, tapped out.
Craig got the rebound.
10 to shoot.
Gets it.
Feed it to the post. Saric, give and go. Craig.
Ooh, somebody hit a jumper. I looked away and I didn't see it. Damn.
My question was going to be, are the Suns just
trying to line these two up so I can have some audio?
Are they going to go away with what made them successful? No, you're the offensive rebound. Patient on offense. Identify the mismatch.
Green back to Clay. Clay for 3. Brick.
misses on his first shot attempt of the third. 61-45.
Craig back to Wario. 3. Golly! Wario hitting contested threes. What kind of drugs did I take?
To draw the defense, and Saric right into the sight lines, able to catch, shoot, square up, and knock in that open 3.
He's got 11. Green dishes.
Clay to the rack, fouled by Dwayne, going to the line.
Just over a minute elapsed in this third quarter.
What excellent two-man game. Empty corner. Draymond not fully adept as far as paying attention to what's going on. Kind of got caught up watching the dribble. Saric able to.
Mala, we definitely missed this Dario. If this Dario actually exists, he's got to be back in the lineup. If this is a real thing, I mean, we could be stress dreaming right now. You know, that would make more sense than what we're actually seeing.
Of the night for him.
I thought Monty did an excellent job in that first half. No player got 20 minutes except Mikal Bridges. So that shows you the kind of rotation that he wanted to get. People to stay fresh, knowing that he would have a short bench. Also, he was able to convince his young men
17 already, about to be 18 for Clay.
Which also allows you to not have to dig into extended minutes when you have a short bench.
Now, when we asked Monty about the sets
hits
that
free throw.
Tonight, he said, look, normally we're going to run
47-64. We got Dwayne bringing the ball up.
Cut it in half with the group that he's working with this evening.
Dwayne's got it over here to Mikal gonna pull up from the inside free throw line. No good. Green with the rebound. Green loses it out of bounds. My goodness.
For Golden State.
And to your point about the pick and rolls, what it does, it puts a different kind of stress on the Golden State defense, because now you're going to have to guard the full breadth of the Golden State of the court.
Let's see if I can speed
now
this
it's going to be more ball movement, body movement,
I'm going to just go off my
cuts,
phone.
Rather
That's
than
better.
the ball simply being put to one side, now you got to defend the pick and roll.
Corner 3 from Saric is no good. Looney out to Wiggins. Wiggins backing down Dwayne, kicks it out. Green into the corner to Clay for 3. Shit, it's good. Damn. Good shot by Clay.
Thompson got 3.
That's a beautiful look by Draymond.
And it's a 14-point lead here. Dwayne with the ball. Dwayne throws it down to Bismack, who finishes with the left hand. Let's go. Steph pushes it up to Clay. 2 open. Thank God he missed. The rebound bounces out of bounds, and the Suns are going to get it. That is freaking awesome.
And it's out of bounds as it bounced on the baseline.
Well, excellent split of the double team. Watch Draymond, because Sarge was caught in between, able to get it out cleanly off an offensive rebound to Clay, and then the pick and roll middle game.
Busy. Hand off to Mikal into the corner to Saric. Great pass. That's what he does for a dunk to Bismack Biyombo. Somehow up by 18. Steph with the ball, couple of step backs, whips it to Wiggins. Wiggins pulls a contested 3, no good. Rebound, Wario pushing it up to Craig. Craig Euro through that bitch. Throws it up. Foul on you, Wiggins. Nice try. Let's go. Some physical Phoenix Suns basketball. Oh, I know, Brady. I've been bracing myself all game. Like, this is all just like, this is all actually rather scary. Being up by 18 puts, makes me feel like if they come back, it's going to be that much more upsetting. But it shouldn't be upsetting. There should be no worries. Honest to God, we have already surpassed any expectations we ever could have had for tonight. So it is what it is. 2-comma journey, I don't know, man. You never know. All Steph has to do is get warmed up a little bit. Clay throws it almost away. Clay throws it away. Mikal with a fantastic defense. I'd love to get Okogie in there so we could have both of them. Those two and Craig.
68-50 Phoenix.
Dwayne Washington
Golden State is shooting
gets it to Biz.
from the field.
Back to Mikal. Mikal is fouled by Wiggins.
We're trying to get back over the 500 mark. And a foul out front on Wiggins. And the frustration building.
Dwayne to Busy.
Golden State is wrapping
Busy
up
to
an
Dwayne in the
18
corner.
homestand.
Dwayne,
That
please,
is
please,
tied for
please.
the
No
longest
good.
homestand in franchise
Draymond Green
history.
with the rebound.
They were
Don't
ranked
call it a
consistently.
foul. You didn't. Oh, my God,
Jump shot
Dwayne.
doesn't go for
Dwayne tries to cut off
Washington.
Steph and bumps him, and
Goes
it's
down
just
on
a
the
free
play.
foul for
Foul was
them.
called.
But defensively, too. Orlando, Detroit. Detroit shot
Telling you guys, we can't make
51%.
mistakes. Any little
Overall,
mistake will just start an
Orlando about
avalanche of
50,
points
so
for the
right now,
Warriors.
right on point these last couple of games.
Wiggins, snatchback, loses it, but Draymond saves it, gets it to Steph.
They've allowed
10 on the
13
clock.
opponents to
Steph
shoot
behind the
above
back pass to
50%.
Dre.
This is another turnover.
Alley-oop to
Back for
Wiggins.
Curry.
It's
He's trying to
good.
find a rhythm. 9 to shoot. Behind the back. Green, lob it up. Guided home by Wiggins, who can
McHale.
fly.
Nice pass up to Wario, but he loses it. The second he puts it on the floor, it hits his own foot.
Seek out the opening back door.
Wiggins with it.
Draymond put it right on point.
Turnover.
Wiggins to
Saric.
Looney. Looney to the rack. Looney gets it to Clay. Mid-range is short. Busy with the rebound. All right. Dwayne getting a screen here from Wario. To the rack. Left hand. Good. Good. Is he better than Campaign? Anybody still holding out question if he's better than Campaign?
Dwayne Washington Jr. What's
going on, Robert Bartlett?
Out of Ohio State.
Oh my God, Green for
Quickness,
three,
he's
no
gotten
good.
Stronger. Curry, swing, Green, straight away.
Craig, down to McHale.
Tracked down by Craig.
McHale's got Steph on him, gets it out to Craig for a deep three. How? How is this
Craig
happening?
lines it up, knocks it down. It's a triple.
How much does Craig have? Craig's got 7. Let me tell you guys about a little story.
Largest cushion of the night.
Okay, this story is about
Timeout called.
This story is about
Steve Kerr.
Romp
7:09
and how Romp put
in the third. Back to San
$20 down or
Francisco.
$25 to win like 500. He needs Craig to get 15 points and McHale to get 25. Let me take a look at the picture again real quick. Also, let me see if I'm right on that. Yes. So he needs McHale to get 26 points, and he needs Torrey Craig to get 16. Okay, I mean, so just keep an eye on that if you guys think that's gonna be possible. Highlight Reel says this is embarrassing. What's going on, Highlight Reel, man? How you been? I mean,
Look at you.
I could see how it would be embarrassing for you guys. I guess it should be.
I guess that makes you the boss.
But like, doesn't this just feel like an anomaly? Isn't this the type of game where as a Warriors fan you would just be like, ah, well, that doesn't mean anything? Or does it mean something to you as a Warriors fan?
You do it all. Whole investment firm, one. Because no one runs your money like you.
Baby Malo says those rebounds are valuable from Craig. They are so valuable. And that's why I love having him in the game with Busy and, well, I mean, of course, they have to be hitting, and Craig is hitting right now too, but, and Okogie. Those guys, the way they go after rebounds is just nuts.
DraftKings, listen to me.
Absolutely
You listen,
nuts.
you listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is
Yeah,
going
guys,
on?
we got 155
Look, wait a minute,
watching.
there's my $200.
Somebody,
That
if you
was
don't
fast.
mind, tell me how many likes we've got. Can't see it right now. I got too many screens going.
Action so good.
But,
Why bet NBA anywhere else?
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on this fun Tuesday night where we are somehow handling business. All right, 68 likes. That ain't bad at all. That's right on track. Our goal, 70. Look, our goal for likes third quarter is always 75. Help us out, guys. If you haven't hit the like already, do. I know it's, a lot of times you're just watching shit on YouTube. You don't even think to hit the like button. It's not that you hate them or don't like them. You're not. It's like, it ain't your fucking job to hit the like button. But, it helps. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you guys. 72.
You want to grab a selfie? Oh, for sure.
Code says Booker has always been better than Clay. It's crazy because when Booker came out, Clay was a two-way star. one of the best defenders in the league. A lot of people don't remember that. He's one of the best defenders in the league. And he was a shooting legend. He still is a shooting legend. He's one of the best pure shooters of all time. And the thought with Booker was, you know, Booker could be, like, his ceiling would be maybe he could be like a Clay. But he can do so much more than Clay. It's just, it's arguable because Clay had such great defense and Booker's never been on his level as far as defense. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear from a Warriors fan whom they would rather have, Booker or Clay.
They're not
you know.
making shots, and that's the difference. Listen.
All right, folks, we back. We back.
Points come off an assist, okay? So
we got a foul on Wario. Somebody's going to the line. Looks like Wiggins going to the line. You know, yeah, I think Wario was in the restricted area, and that's got to be the reason that that was a foul.
That's when they beat you.
So Wiggins with a chance at a three-point play. Personal foul on Saric.
Wiggins, back iron. No good, and Craig with the rebound. I think he just missed 2 free throws, guys. See what I'm saying about the luck we're getting from them shooting poorly? I mean, they're not even hitting their free throws. Bridges, baseline. Bridges. Whips it to Wario. Wario hits from 3. Do you guys remember when I was talking about what if Wario hits 4 threes? He's 3 for 5 right now. Let this man keep shooting. Steph hits a contested 3. This is where we need to clamp the Fook down. Dwayne back to Wario. Wario to the rack. Out to the corner to McHale. It's a 1-3! Oh my God!
Bridges from the corner. A chance for 4.
Oh my God!
Nails it.
Azul says, "I'll take prime Clay versus fresh Book, essentially."
You watch this game and you package it and you say,
"Oh, versus fresh Book, freshman Book."
You play hard defense. You're not gonna make.
Robert says, "Currently Booker's better though." That's the thing. It's like, you know, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, but you know, I respect the hell out of. I respect the hell out of Clay. So.
We talked about the all-around skills,
you know,
of Bridges.
Book being compared to Clay is a great comparison.
He's developed his perimeter game, so give him a lot of credit.
McHale from the line, in and out. Misses that free throw. Clay on the other side hits a fading 3. It is 60-79. They are back-to-back threes. They've gone back-to-back on threes. We're going to have to answer somehow here.
For Klay Thompson.
Dwayne to the rack. Dwayne.
Still an elite shooter.
Fouled. Going up left-handed. Going to the line, I think. No? Yay?
Right now, let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game. At the start, the Warriors were minus 12.5.
Going to the line. Yay? He's at the line. And he makes the first. Beautiful.
A lot has occurred.
You think something changed?
Yeah.
With some people.
Third foul on Poole.
Yo. All right, he's going to make both. I looked at the game cast, unfortunately. I got a little spoily, but it's a positive spoily.
Background on him, his father Dwayne played for the Nets back in 1988. Was a standout at Middle Tennessee. And his uncle, Derek Fisher.
Hits that second one. We're at 81-60. Suns lead. We got Poole with the ball. Poole throws it over to Dre, who hucks some horse shit at the backboard. No good trying to draw a foul. Ref did not reward him for the flop. Thank you, ref. Dwayne kicks it to Wario. Wario throws it directly to Draymond, who tips it back to Saric. Gets it to McHale. McHale is fouled by Clay. And Clay is chuckling. He don't think it was quite the foul that the refs do. Man.
These fans have been waiting for
it's kind of upsetting. that Wario hasn't playing if he had anything like this in the tank. Like, why doesn't Coach see that? How does Coach not see that? He could have been of so much help in these losing games. The way he's moving the ball like an extra point guard is just crazy. And then Craig goes to the rack and hits a lefty layup.
In his second stint with the
83-60.
has just given them their largest cushion of the
Poole with a blocked shot. McHale gets it up to D. Lee. Corner. Oh my God! Corner three by Torrey Craig. What the hell? What is going on? What is going on?
And the jumper for Torrey Craig. The Suns are
86-60 Phoenix.
86.
Insane.
Phoenix.
Craig's got 12. Robert Bartlett says, bro, we need to play like this every game. I mean, absolutely. Minimize turnovers, and things can go a lot better for you. Like I said it earlier in the stream.
I'm not giving up on my mom.
I love
You're hacking into her boyfriend's
every player that the Suns have available tonight. I love them. Like, I have a crush on all of them individually. Every time they come in the game,
At Buffalo Wild Wings, the deals
other
don't
games,
stop.
I'm like, yes, I get to watch Thick Boy Ish. Yes, I get to watch Okogie. Yay, Wario's in. Oh my God, Busy. Busy! You know what I'm saying? I love these guys. I don't hate any of them. And I love them because this is a side of them that exists. And I haven't seen it. You haven't seen it.
Same order, same time,
They've been
every game day.
These guys themselves have been playing like dog shit. So it's like,
and just maybe a superstition.
yeah, they're capable of it, but
support your
I mean, it is a combination of the Warriors shooting terribly. I bet you the Warriors thought they were going to walk into this game, eat our lunch, and walk out. And the Suns had different ideas. So props to the Suns.
I'm new to AT&T.
I'm so happy that I was wrong about the way that this game was going. What's going on, Sat Man? So happy that I was wrong, that I'm a bozo, that I'm a freaking clown. I'm a clown for thinking the Suns were going to get ran out of town, okay? And I'm not going to say that it's a win yet because it's way too early, but
I'm not letting hotel soap near my skin.
they deserve some props for the way they're playing. Caesar says props to Washington. Definitely. Definitely. And they need to get his ass back in the game now. Don't know why he's not in there. But like Wario's got 7 assists and 6 rebounds. I mean, he's working on a triple-double. There is a possibility Wario will get a triple-double.
Be the beast of the feast.
Nuts.
All new NFL Tailgate Takedown. Wednesday night at 9.
Well,
on Food Network.
Romp says he needs Warriors to have a little comeback so Bridges can get 10 more points and Craig can get 3 more. Romp, I don't think you're in danger of them. I don't think we're going to pull our starters if the lead stays like this because we only have 9 men to play. Maybe we pull him, but I don't know. We need this win so bad. I could see him keeping him out there.
I'm jazzed up, ready to go. The NHL on TNT.
Guys, hit that like button. I'm sure we're at 75 already. We're going to be working on 100 likes for the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys helping us out. 24 points for Thompson, 36 points for the rest of his entire team. He is carrying the load. DiVincenzo to Lamb, Lamb to Lambda to the rack, big boy style, smokes it, and Wario and Craig play patty cake with the ball. They play hot potato back and forth, and Wario comes up with the rebound. Craig gets it back here from D. Lee. D. Lee down to McHale. McHale working on Dante DiVincenzo. Nice baseline pass. It's out to D. Lee for 3. No good. Clay with the rebound.
Understand how simple the game can be when you share the ball. You play unselfish. You play hard.
I should be watching this even faster. I got the faster stream down here on my phone. What am I doing?
That's how they played the entire game. Give a lot of credit to that.
What's going on, Intrepid?
These young men that are playing the game to do it the right way is paying off thus far.
It is Saric on the foul. Lamb will head to the free throw line.
Anthony Lamb at the line.
Anthony Lamb in his second year in the league.
Making the
from
first.
Vermont. Two-time American East Player of the Year.
Jock Daddy. We got Jock Jams in the game.
Want more game highlights and news straight
We got
from the
D. Lee,
source. Get the new NBA app powered
Okogie,
by Microsoft.
Ish,
for all
Jock Jams.
of the action.
It was interesting talking
Bridges.
to Steve Kerr before the game because of the two-way situation.
That is a
with
missed
Lamb.
free
Yes.
throw, rebounded by
Total
Klay
50 games.
Thompson.
He's already played 32.
Lambda gets the save, but he
33
steps
right now.
out or gets fouled. He got fouled. Damn.
When they get close to that and what they want to do with him, convert it over. They have a roster spot available. But he's made a very good impression, not just from scoring the ball, but having it being an asset, a high IQ guy on the team.
And they're in the same situation with
Tashi D. Curry's got 9 points, but this is his first game back. And honestly, it kind of looked like he was using this game as just like an opportunity to get up live shots. He was just running into threes, fading away, taking jumpers, like anything he had any, just getting his rhythm back. So I think that's really what it was going on with him. It's not like we clamped him per se. He just hella rusty, you know.
But again, that roster spot can
Lamb hits those free throws.
How you fill that roster spot is, especially in today's world with injuries.
I think D. Lee drew a foul on the other end.
Maintenance, player maintenance.
Bob, who played at UCLA, has done
Tashi.
work.
Been out a few games at least.
Foul is called out front. Looney defending.
D. Lee is such a flopper. I mean, by the letter of the law, that's a foul, but he definitely knows how to sell it and make it work. I agree, Mike, the publisher. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. D. Lee hits the free throw.
And there is Sadell Curry.
Steph's mom in the house.
Steph's
mom, for those of you that are familiar, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Little one.
Sonia was a volleyball star at Virginia Tech.
Lee hits the free throw.
So we know the athletic genes.
We got 88-63 here. We've got Poole with the ball. Poole kicking it to Klay. Klay. Backdoor cut off of Lamb, threw it off of Klay's knees. Quick pass in by D. Lee. Quick pass in. McHale's got it. Gets a screen from Jock Jams. Gets it to D. Lee. D. Lee to the rack. D. Lee baseline out to Okogie in the corner. Brick. Rebound by Poole. Going the other way. Poole driving. Whipping it to Lambda. Lamb. Fade away. Brick. D. Lee with the rebound. D. Lee going the other way real quick. Pushing it up to McHale for the little left-handed finish, or right-handed, but it was on the left side of the rim. Love it. Love it.
As we speak on time right now. This is your opportunity.
DiVincenzo guarded by your boy D. Lee. Backdoor to Klay. Good. 65-90.
DiVincenzo feeds.
D. Lee guarded. Nope, gets it right over to Jock Jams. Jock. Oh, bad pass, Jock. Bad pass, Jock. Bad Jock.
2:34 to go in the third
Bad.
quarter. Risky pass. It is
Doomers fan, this is just one of them things, man. Remember like 2 weeks ago when we beat the dog shit out of the Grizzlies? You know, this could be one of them things where we just beat these dudes potentially. And oh my God. McHale goes baseline, hands off to Ish under the rim, and he scores.
The Suns have been pedal to the metal the entire
Klay
night.
gets it down to Looney.
This is the best four-game scoring run in Klay Thompson's
Nice
career.
dribble move into a step back. No good.
Against Atlanta. Jordan Poole,
Oh, this was D. Lee with the pass baseline. What a pass by D. Lee. Were we not just talking shit about him?
Against Okogie.
Beautiful backdoor cut.
Andrew, that's funny. Right? Props to Monty. He finally figured something out and figured out what to say to this team to get them ready to go.
You just make the right play from there.
Let's see if he can do it.
So Poole at the stripe, 86%.
Let's see if we can play like this. Now that we know we can play like this, let's see if we can play like this until Booker comes back.
And replace Klay Thompson, who exits with 26 points. Just 3 points for Jordan Poole. He has 6 assists and leads the Warriors in that category tonight. Came in averaging 4.5 per game.
All right. Wow. Jordan Poole is just not even taking shots tonight. It's kind of crazy. He's got 4 points. Dwayne gets it almost taken from him. Ish into the corner to Okogie. Okogie, what are you doing? Okogie was about to throw, like, oh, okay, I'll talk about that later. Jordan Poole kicks it out to Lambda. Lambda into Ty Jerome in the corner. Jerome out to Jordan Poole for a juicy, juicy 3. D. Lee to the rack. D. Lee. D. Lee with the finger roll. No good, but dunked in by Okogie. 94-70. Jordan Poole. Little snatch back. Into the paint. Pump fake on Jock. Pump fake again. Gets fouled by Jock going to the line. But at least he didn't finish the and one opportunity there.
It'll be against Landale. So, a couple of free throws here for Jordan.
Adam Hurley says, what's going on, man? He says Washington Jr. should play every night. But he won't, because he's not Monty's favorite. Campaign is Monty's favorite. So the second Campaign is healthy, he will take every single minute from Dwayne, and Monty will act like
reliving a memory.
I remember that time period playing in the Alamo Dome.
No, Lonnie, Payne didn't lose his job. Payne can't lose his job. It doesn't matter what Dwayne does.
Excuse me, you didn't have to go there with that. You really did.
I was just confirming what you said.
James Jones will have to cut Campaign to keep him from starting over Dwayne.
But it feels weird when we got accustomed to playing in Alamo Dome. Yeah. At the beginning, it's just like a weird feeling, like an NCAA tournament game without the raised court.
Dwayne's a little upset. Is he going to the line?
Good for them, though.
He is. 94-72, Dwayne at the line. First free throw incoming.
Wow, what the heck is going on here? You're right.
Yeah, they had to pull
they put the curtain
down. Yeah. I guess at the time they assumed.
First free throw bounces high and drops in. It looks on the game cast here. He hits both. That is awesome. And then he might be getting the ball back here.
And apparently for this game, no curtain. There, no curtain. Sticking the court
17
right in the
for
middle
Dwayne.
And trying to get as many people in
About
there
to be
as possible.
18.
I can see it though for San Antonio.
4 assists. I'd like him to be able to get those assists.
Community loves the Spurs, sure, and I'm sure they'll do a lot of promotions, free ticket giveaways, different things like that to be able to engage with the fans to make that a special.
Poole tries to step into a Steph-like 3, no good.
96-72 Phoenix. We have just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Poole can't.
Foul on Ish.
Called off the
Trying
rebound
to get the rebound
versus
versus
Lamb. So
Lamb.
Suns over the limit. Golden State will get free throws here. This game just went sideways on the Warriors. A lot of energy in the building with Steph Curry returning. Steve Kerr was obviously looking forward to seeing
Draymond looks like he needs to go to the restroom, and he's holding it in. First free throw is good here from Lamb. I see we're going to get the second from him. He's going to be good as well.
The homestand with a win, and none of that has gone according to plan.
It's because you got a team in the Suns that didn't look at it
Lamb's
as a negative
good.
of not having the full complement of players, but more of an opportunity to not only
Aiden looks
prove to
happy on the
coaching
sideline,
players,
super
but to
engaged. We got
people
D.
watching
Lee.
that they're very capable
Gets it
of
to
winning
Jock
a game
Jams.
like
Jock
this on the road.
Jams. Ripped by Looney. Going the other way. You get it back to Lambda. Back to Jordan Poole for D. Woo! Shit! That was Steph range. Steph is on his feet, loving it. Steph wants to come back in. Dwayne Washington doesn't want to be outdone. He's got DiVincenzo guarding him. the fan favorite. Gets a screen from our fan favorite, Jock. Pushes it down to Jock Jams. Jock Jams off the backboard and good. That was a tough, contested layup by Jock. 98-77. Got to keep this lead up. Cannot let them have hope going into the fourth. Poole driving left. Euro. That is not a foul, man. Like, he just threw some shit up at the backboard and got lucky. Like, I don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Three, but didn't settle for a contested shot on that particular opportunity.
Yeah, where's Busy, Code? Busy was going off as far as blocks and just helping the team function on defense. Like, I'd like to see Busy back in the game.
3 rebounds, 6 assists. Not a lot of field goal attempts
Poole
in this game.
hits that free throw. And looks like he's going to hit the second, and then we are into the third quarter, everybody. So, once again, thanks for everybody hanging out. You know, trying to get to that 100 like mark. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Suns going into this fourth quarter with the most improbable 19-point lead you've ever dreamt of. I mean, this is crazy. 39 points for the Suns. So, like, we gave up 26 in the first. We gave up 19 in the second. You knew that wasn't going to keep up. You knew they were going to score. But what you didn't know was that the Suns were not only going to keep pace, but outscore them. Like, if I told you, all right, third quarter, we just gave up 19 points. Third quarter, they're going to come out and score 34. I would have been nervous. I'd have been like, oh, shit, here we go. I wouldn't think that we were going to be able to keep up that pace, but this is the most dream scenario game I've ever seen. Super awesome. J Money says, up 19. We can't blow this, right? No, we could. You could definitely blow a 19-point lead. So they need to be careful. But we got 18 points from D Wash, 16 from D Lee. You know. And the problem is Jordan Poole is heating up. If they put Steph in and Steph heats up and both of them are hot, anything can happen in this next quarter. Anything at all. You have to realize that. You have to realize that. Wes said Torrey's got a double-double already. That's crazy. Good for him. Jesse Phoenix 602 says, what's up? We need a nice blowout. We need a win. I'll take a 1-point win versus this Warriors team. You know? Definitely Code. No lead is safe, Jobin. No lead is safe. And we're going up against the Kansas City Chiefs of the NBA. Leads are not safe with the Warriors. They're not safe with Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs usually, and they are not, well, back when they had Cheetah, right? So we got to be careful. Brady, I know, man, I know it does, but we got to get like at least halfway through this quarter before we think that. Wes, definitely. I think Dario is going to get a triple-double. So happy for Dario, dude. And it's not just about being happy for Dario. I'm happy for us. Because if this Dario is legit, we're back. Just kidding. But he's back. You know? And if he's back, that's a genuine asset. That's a trade asset. You could trade Dario now after this game. You could trade him and get something. He's actually going to be worth something in a trade right now. And our team is so much better when Dario's on the court because he's another point guard. So smart with the ball. You know? And when he's shooting like this, going 3 for 5 from 3, he's not even someone you really would want to trade, but we just haven't seen this enough to feel like it's going to be consistent. We are back, though, guys. We are back. Poole with the ball. Gets it to Dre. Back to Poole. Poole. Step back. Ew, it's good. And he's warm. 81-98. Here we go. Don't choke challenge. D-Lee to Wario. Wario, handoff to McHale. Shoot, McHale. Gets it to Jock. You want these white boys shooting? That's your plan? Dario, step back, mid-range. No good. That's your plan? That's the offense? No. Iguodala to the rack. Handoff to Wiggins. Wiggins with a nice score. Call a timeout now, Monty. Now. It's a 15-point lead. Call a timeout now. 18-6 run in the last 3 minutes and 6 seconds. D-Lee back to Jock. Jock to Okogie. Okogie to the rack. Floater. Fouled. Fouled. Who fouled? Foul on Jordan Poole. McHale kicks it in to Jock. Handoff. Jock in the paint. Jock gets it. He's got Wiggins on him. Backing Wiggins down. Hooks him with his arm a little bit. Offensive foul on Jock. And it was an offensive foul. It was his fault. He hooked him. Curry, thank the Lord. That's all they need is for Curry to believe in a shot, and Wario gets ripped. Ripped from behind. Steph, another three. Thank you, Jesus, again. Thank you again. D-Lee, screen from Jock. D-Lee, turnaround. McHale, mid-range. That is so important that he hit that shot. Thank you, McHale. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Iggy gets it to Dre. Back to Steph. Sorry, Poole. What's the difference as he hits that three coming off of the screen? 86-100, 14-point lead. He's thinking about it. Monty's thinking about a timeout. Bridges down to Jock. Offensive foul on Jock. Get Jock out of the game. Get Jock out of the game. Get his white ass out of the game. I need Bismack. And a timeout. Monty's playing with fire right now. Absolutely playing with fire. Like a 10-year-old in 2002 playing Pyro. Or was it Spyro? Another step back three. Thank God, no good. Yeah, Gold Squad. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Wario does deserve to be in the game, no question. Wario with the Euro. Wario with the wild pass out of the Euro. It's stolen. Iggy back to Wiggins. Poole looking for a little bit of separation so he can pull that quick trigger. Gets it to Dre. Dre over to Steph. That's an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul. Take that three away. They're gonna look at it. And okay, so Steph Curry gets a wide open pass on the edge, shoots. As he's shooting, D-Lee and Iggy get tangled up. You know how D-Lee is. You know how he is. So I'm willing to believe that D. Lee did some. I'm willing to believe that D. Lee might have been the one that caused this, right? We'll see. We will see what they think.
% with subscribers on Amazon.
Shit just got real, didn't it, folks?
Repeat delivery on your favorite
Shit
items.
just got
And if things
real, you know? Asim Dude says that should be a tech on Iggy. Why? I mean, we need to see it. We need to see a better view. The angle they just gave us, I don't think it was good enough. Azul says we need Washington soon. We do. Monty, please put Dwayne the Walk Washington back in. Please. We don't have time for this. We don't have time. Like, we have no guard on the court right now. And we're struggling to score. Man. I hope not, Crystal. I super hope not. I mean, okay. Challenge replay. Supports call. D. Lee. D. Lee. All right. In D. Lee we trust. They should have never let him go. Wowie. I am shocked, beyond shocked at that call. That's awesome. DMVB, what's going on? Said we're beating them at every category. If we stay aggressive, we can effing win this game. I agree. And it's about, in the fourth quarter, just like in a playoff game, shit is clamped up. The defense is so smothering, and they're trying to take away your bread and butter. You got to find something else to work. Luckily, our bread and butter's been working, but like, who is going to be our bucket getter? It's got to be Dwayne. I think Dwayne's the only guy on the roster that does that, other than Mikhail, who is having a nice night. Mikhail with 19 points. 19. Beautiful. What's going on, Kenny? Suns are shocking the world tonight, Kenny. Suns are shocking the freaking world. Yeah, Code, I'm on a commercial too, bro. Like, how do they have this shit figured out already? And okay, now they're bringing us back. I mean, okay, so yeah, they're saying Iguodala like could have unlocked his arm. That's insane. That is a crazy call, dude. Whoa. Tough call to make too. Really tough call to make. That's probably what it is. They just didn't know what to do. It's like, you guys were both hooking each other and we made the call on the court. All right, Craig bringing the ball up because coach doesn't believe in Dwayne Washington yet. Bridges trying to get it to Wario, does, and they're going to say now Wario pushed off on Iggy. Perhaps a makeup call. I feel like Monty just called the ref a piece of shit, if I'm seeing things correctly. Show Monty again. All right, we're going the other way. We got Poole getting it to Wiggins for a mid-range brick. Whoop. They get their own rebound. Step back. Poole, nope. Gets it to Dre. Dre gets it poked out. He stepped back court. Oh my gosh. A missed three. Thank God. A deep missed three by Steph. D. Lee gets it to Mikhail. Mikhail going into the rack. Fading. Oh my God. Mikhail. What a shot. Steph, little step back on D. Lee, slapped out of bounds, but it's going to be Warriors ball. Yeah, that shot by Mikal is incredible. Incredible. So tough. Tough to do. So tough. Dre gets to Iggy. Handoff here to Steph. Steph to the rack. Steph with a nice lay-in. 82-102, folks. 7 minutes and 41 seconds. I officially am scared. Mikal to the rack. Mikal, crazy reverse. No good. Wild shot by Mikal. Poole up to Steph. Steph back to Poole. Poole going to take a deep ass three. No good. D. Lee with the rebound. D. Lee out to Ish. Back out to Bridges. Down to Wario. Wario left-hand layup is good and one. Going to the line. Unbelievable performance by Dario Saric. Damn. Please hit this free throw, Wario. Please. We need it. Like a fish needs water. Free throw is good. We are online. Foul on the Suns as Jordan Poole gets up the court lickety split. No bucket, but I think he might be going to the line. Why is Dwayne on the bench? Anybody know? Anybody know why Dwayne's on the bench? I would like to hear from anyone. First free throw is no good. Do you believe that? Please tell me that Dwayne's back in. Second free throw is, of course, good. Jock to D. Lee. D. Lee step back. No good. That's not your game. That's not your game. Steph with the floater. No good. Tapped back by Clay. Clay air ball three. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going with D. Lee as our point guard. I mean, that's what Monty is doing tonight. In clutch time. Mikal getting a screen here from Jock Jams. Kicks it back to D. Lee. D. Lee to the rack. D. Lee mid-range. D. Lee in and out. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at it. It wasn't the worst take. That was kind of a nice little short jumper for D. Lee. That would have been amazing. Poole to the rack, blocked off the backboard by Jock Jams. Torrey Craig to the rack. Kicks it out to Ish, who can't handle it, out of bounds. Frick. Steph with the dribble. Step back three. He hit the three. He got hit. It should have been an and one. I mean, he drew it, you know, like he threw his body in a little bit. But that's an and 1 3 for Steph, folks. This shit is not over. 92-105. Damn. Oh, man. All right. You guys want to see something like ridiculous. Like I might have to change my team. I think I'm pitting out. Am I? Like that's a little bit of pitting out. Well, it's not the worst, but I feel like I'm sweating like a pig right now, man. This game's got me nervous. Nervous.
You know, nothing major.
Romp, I know, dude. It is crazy that you could hit. I mean, you're gonna have to have some very targeted scoring here from
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5.
From Craig and Mikhail, but
you listen good.
You need 5 from Bridges and 4 from Craig.
Stop! You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit.
That'd be incredible.
Feel some extra bumps in my chest.
You're gonna have to share some of that money with me, by the way.
Oh look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get 200.
Still waiting on Dwayne Washington to come back in the game. I still don't understand. Caesar, I'm right there with you, bro. Right there with you. What's going on, P-Dog?
I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's
It
so
can
nice.
be exact points? Wow, that's awesome.
Save on homeowners insurance.
So yeah,
Cookies.
even better for you. 3 and 4. But you are gonna have to split that money with
It's my
me.
mum's secret recipe.
Because we did talk about that, and
It's
you
a
might not
secret.
remember that, but we did.
It's my
So
mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico
B
and see
says,
how easy saving
guess
on
Monty's
homeowners and
coaching
condo
looks
insurance
much
can be."
better when shots are falling, eh?
New year,
Yes.
new you, new Papa Bites.
Definitely. And I feel like we know that about his offense. It's very conducive for guards to get theirs, but like he doesn't, like if tonight they weren't hitting, he wouldn't have had it, and say we did have Ayton, he wouldn't have been like, all right, shots aren't hitting, go through Ayton, let's work it from the inside out. He's like, no. Ayton, first of all, shut up. We're gonna do what I do. I don't care if it doesn't work. And that's what gets old. But yeah, he's looking better tonight.
Try my best and not to make.
All right, Josh Okogie back in the game. We got
I'm still not 100% sure that I want
somebody come in for Ish. Okogie comes in for D. Lee.
Tonight, I'm gonna propose. If Carlos says no, I'm gonna go back to America tomorrow.
But we're still on timeout. I mean, we're still on commercial.
Love in Paradise, Monday at 8 on TLC.
Los Angeles, California. Hook and I take care of.
Yeah, Azul, I mean, you gotta just give Dario some Gatorade and tell him to get his white, thick ass back out there, man. Like, we need Dario in the game.
Soraya teams up with Tony Storm to take on
But whatever. What's going on, Alley Cat? Said put Bismack back in there. I would definitely like to see Busy and Dario, but we'll see here what we got. We got Dwayne. Finally, Dwayne's back in the game with 5.5 to go.
Conference right now and the altitude. NBA on
Dwayne trying to seal the game versus Steph and the Warriors. Kicks it out to Okogie. Okogie to the rack. Okogie gets fouled. Going to the line. My guy, Goat Kogie.
But the official didn't see it. And look at the lineup that Golden State has right now. Iggy is basically your 5-man, so you have virtually 4 guards and 3 guards and 2 forwards.
You got Iggy and Wiggy.
Get Iggy Wiggy with it.
Here we go, Kogie. We need this. We need this. Good on the first free throw.
71%. Does a little bit of everything. Forced into duty tonight with all the injuries that Phoenix is dealing with. And he has responded with 6 points, 3 rebounds, good on-the-ball defense. And he hits on a pair. 107-92. Suns are
all right, he hits both free throws. Curry's got the ball.
Miami went 40 of 40.
Shot goes up, no good. Going the other way. Torrey Craig with the ball, 107-92. Things are getting a little bit less scary for the Suns as Dwayne goes right. Whips a one-handed pass to Jock, who's not ready for it. Stolen by Poole. Poole touches it last, out of bounds. He gets it stolen right back by Torrey Craig. That's what we need. Now we need a shot down here to help keep us on track. Dwayne with the ball. Is it going to be him? Dwayne gets a screen. Pump fake, gets it back to McHale. McHale down to Jock jams. Back to Dwayne. Screen from Jock. Dwayne shoots. No good. Great rebound by McHale and a great putback by McHale. Damn, we needed that. Damn, we needed that. 23 points for McHale. Romp needs 2 more points from McHale and 3 more points from Craig. And he is getting a payday.
Out of the game.
Yeah, Devinberg, I know it's all screwed up tonight. My headphones crapped out and died on me. Like they just completely died. So I'm like a little bit screwed here with timing of everything. This stream's a little bit I got one stream on my phone, I got one stream on my computer.
On behalf of Iguodala.
And Iggy said some words that you gotta cover your children's eyes if they're under a certain age. He said a few things.
Is this chick wearing a velour bodysuit? What?
19-year veteran Andre Iguodala will turn 39 later this season.
We get another technical foul.
And he is done for the night.
Another tech on Iguodala. He gone.
One is calm, one is not.
I'd be getting teched up too if I was
he was upset about that.
Squad. You know, I think my favorite thing about this, if we get the win,
there it is,
how much I hate Steve Kerr.
Him tossed.
Okay.
As a person.
So that was after Bridges got the follow.
Bridges free throw. What a shot.
Scott Foster just came over to relay the reasons behind the ejection. Bridges now with 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
110-92, folks.
Did you know that was a rule?
Steph Curry's still in the game, not giving up yet.
It was an automatic. Yeah.
That's how
shoots a
Scott
deep fucking three and just drills that shit.
Whatsoever. Made the decision right away. Curry connects for 3.
Crazy. I guess it's not crazy because it's Steph.
I think there's leeway if the ball gets away
Washington
from you.
Working.
Make an attempt to try
Float,
to grab it.
no good. Jock tips it back out to Okogie. Okogie to Dwayne in the corner. Dwayne in the corner. Good.
Offensive board.
Dwayne better than Payne. All right. Steph dancing behind the three-point line.
113.
Dancing.
Warriors,
hits another 3.
Washington's got 21. Curry finds his spot and cans it from long
19 points for Steph. Bridges hits it to Dwayne. I took the walk to Washington.
And the Warriors have one last push. It's got to start on this end.
Dwayne gets a screen here from Craig. Gets it ripped. And Poole gonna get it to Clay. Clay pump fake. Clay to the rack. Clay gets the fucking Wilson slapped off of the ball by Bridges. I know that's not a foul. I know they did not call that foul. That's a block. Good.
For Golden State, if Jordan Poole could have maintained
the shit out of that ball.
But now, because Phoenix was able to get back,
shut up, Clay.
Mikal Bridges was able to get a block shot and force Golden State to take it underneath out of bounds.
Steph running into a 3. Thank God it didn't go in because he flailed and got the call. He's going to the line.
Nearly went down. Instead, he'll shoot 3 with 3:16 to go. With a chance to cut this to 12. Curry has 3 threes in the fourth quarter. He's got 19 points overall.
Steph
this is his first free throw attempt
at the line
of the evening.
Misses the first back
on
iron.
Friday.
You gotta love it.
It's time to party. Like your life depends on it. Don't miss House Party, rated R, only in theaters this Friday.
Second free throw
I'm interested
is good.
in this because it's
5
certain
for
movies
12
you don't need to
from
play
3.
with
That's
and
not even
redo.
that bad, man.
Certain
really
movies.
not.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if this was such a hit back in my day.
Especially when you consider where he's shooting from.
I don't know.
Guess the Suns are going to try to ice him. They give him a timeout before that third free. That third free.
We'll find out after the break.
Oh, wow.
Dario's coming back in for Jock, apparently.
Back to San Francisco.
Code says this shit is not looking good for us. I don't know. I mean,
join the NBA family.
I'm feeling like it would have to be an insane slip up, you know? We basically have to not be able to score and not stop them at all.
Travel to John Morant and the Grizzlies in the Grindhouse.
We'll see.
Heat Hawks, Suns Grizzlies, Monday on TNT.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day is going to be dope. We're going to have Sundo in the house on Martin Luther King Day. He's going to be dressed up as Martin Luther King. And we play, I don't know, who did it say we play? Did we play the Warriors again? Golly. What are they going to do to us? What are they going to do to us? Catch us lacking? Like the ops? You know? I don't want that. Memphis is who it was, says Mark. Okay. All right, we're back. Going back to the free throw here. They're just showing Steph's threes. Dude has been on one tonight. In this fourth quarter. First half, not so much. Hits that free throw. D. Lee bringing the ball up. Coach has put D. Lee back in at point guard instead of Dwayne Washington. And D. Lee pushes off Wiggins because he's not a great ball handler and he doesn't want to get ripped. Okay? So he completely chicken wings and extends his arm. Put Dwayne in the game, coach, as Steph goes and scores and goes to the fucking line again. I don't care, Malo. I understand he has 3 turnovers. But what does Lee have? What does D. Lee have? D. Lee cannot dribble the ball. He's not a ball handler. He's a 2. He's a catch and shoot. Shamet is 10 times better at handling the ball than D. Lee. And I know Shamet's not available tonight, but you gotta rock with Dwayne. You can't do this. You're fucking around with Steph Curry. Okogie to Saric, out to Craig in the corner. Oh, in and out. McHale gets it back. McHale puts it back. So Romp, you almost got one edge of it, and now you got the other. Now you just need a 3 or 3 points. Clay, left hand off the backboard, folks. It's 1:15, 1:05 with 2.5 minutes to go. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. McHale with the ball, guarded by Clay. Takes him off the dribble to the rack, kicks it out to Craig. Oh my God, Craig, why didn't you shoot the 3? Craig to the rack, no good. Saric! Let's go. Oh my God, Curry just airballed. Oh my God, I can breathe some oxygen again a little bit. Dang. Ho. McHale, guarded by Wiggins, gets ripped because he's not a ball handler either. But it's okay because Monty doesn't care. Monty wants to lose. What's the most important position in the NBA? Point guard. Let's not even have the only point guard we have out there. Let's have players bring the ball up who get ripped because they can't dribble in the NBA. It takes a special kind of dribbler to be able to bring the ball up in the NBA. It's not a slight at either of them. You have to be a certain level of ball handler that neither of them are. Clay to the rack. Clay pump fakes Craig out of his goddamn shoes, gets him riding on his back like a rodeo clown, and Clay's going to the line. 106-117. 2 minutes to go. Stolen again! Stolen again in a jam out from Poole. Coach, will you put a point guard in? Coach says no. Keep running it with Torrey Craig and Dwayne. I mean, D. Lee. D. Lee with the ball right now. Got Wiggins on him. Gonna get a screen. Gets it stolen! Why? Because he's not a fucking point guard! And another three. The Suns have a fucking Monty problem. The Suns have a fucking Monty problem. These are basics of basketball. Whoa! I don't want to put Dwayne in because he has fucking turnovers. 8 turnovers later. You chose to ride with D. Lee as a point guard in the fourth quarter. That is
He never set out to change
insane.
the world. He only wanted to change a wrong to a right. His actions started a movement back then that would change lives today, including mine.
I can
and
understand
yours.
losing this game to the Warriors.
You must be
We had no business having the lead that we did, right? So you knew the other shoe was going to drop at some point. You knew they were going to start scoring at some point.
When cold symptoms keep you up, try Vicks NyQuil Severe. Just one dose.
I'm not mad that it looks like they're going to come back and win this. That's not the upsetting part. The upsetting part is in the way that it
Nighttime
unfolded.
sniffling, sneezing, coughing, sore throat, best sleep with a cold.
He waited until 5.5 minutes left to bring Washington back in the game. Let him play for like 1 minute and pulled his ass back out for his. I mean, I love D. Lee, but how can you not understand that this dude is not a point guard? Like, that ugly ass, insane, ugly face that Jordan Poole is making right now should never have been made. All right? McHale's inbounding. Clay guarding. Gets it into Wario. Fouled over the top by Draymond, trying to make a play on the ball. I need to smoke all the weed I can find in my house right now. I didn't even realize Scott Foster was reffing, dude. Crazy. McHale inbounding again. They're trying to get it into Wario because they want Wario playing point guard. He kicks it down to Craig. Craig to D. Lee. Nobody wants the ball right now because nobody can dribble and they're all scared. Craig, top of the key, doesn't take the three. Falls to the ground with the ball. Gets jumped on for a jump ball. No Dwayne Washington to be found. Craig and DiVincenzo on the jump ball. Pretty fair jump. Suns get it. D. Lee's got it. And they're going to say D. Lee got fouled. So here's D. Lee going to the line. Championship DNA. Monty's favorite point guard going to the line. Guys, remember, hit that like button for us. If you have not, if you're just joining into this nail biter, Hit that like button for us. We appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot. Sark going back to the line. We got a Kogi in the game. We got D. Lee in the game. Ish. Craig. Come on, D. Lee. We need this. Second free throw is great. And it's a timeout here by the Warriors. Whew. It's like Monty is... I feel like Monty has like some kind of brain worm that's like, you know... I feel like he's got like one of them like brain worms from Rick and Morty that's like telling him to do things that he shouldn't do. You know? It's and like I got my freaking head ripped off by Facebook Suns fans for even questioning, like, should we fire Monty? Is that a question we can talk about? Like, people want to jump down my throat over it. What's going on, Suns fan Randy? Stay Off My Grass podcast, everybody. You guys, if you like good Suns content, if you guys want more Suns content, you guys got to go check out Stay Off My Grass podcast. Randy does a dope job. But yeah, it's getting to that point where it's so obvious that Monty has something going on with him right now. Or maybe it's just who he is. Maybe he's just this stubborn. I don't know. And wild with his lineups. Appreciate you, gang sisters. Thanks, man. I got a lot of these Suns jerseys. I got a couple more jerseys somewhere around here, but this is pretty much all I could get on screen. My dog is thirsty, but she gonna have to wait. Game is almost over.
9 of their last 10.
All right, we got an inbound here. Dre kicks it into Wiggins. Draymond gets it to Clay in the corner. No good. No good. No foul and no good.
Wiggins back for Green. Ball movement leads to
Great defense by D. Lee.
Turnover, Golden State.
And Steve Kerr wanted a quick hitting play, a little back screen set off the dribble drive of Draymond.
Craig gets stripped. Why? Can you guys say it along with me? Like this is Dora the Explorer? Because he's not a point guard. D. Lee about to get stripped again. And there's a body foul, thank God, on Steph Curry.
Ball got jarred loose. Lee tracks it down. 13 turnovers in the quarter and a foul called.
Yeah, baby, you can come get her. She's pretty thirsty.
57.4 to go.
And I don't have a clean bowl to give her any water.
And it's easy to dissect what's going on.
That's a great point. Randy says, I can't believe these grown men can't break a press. They can't break a press because they don't have a point guard in the game. You know, I mean, I know you can break a press with just passes. You've got somebody standing at half court, you know, one person back.
Trying to dribble out of the pressure. When you do that, you play into the hands of the Warriors.
Curry was
they should know how to stop a press.
The whistle was on him, and he's still talking about it with Scott Foster.
Chuckster says Monty Williams is an idiot. Why did he take out DW? He just doesn't. He doesn't believe in Dwayne Washington. He doesn't believe in him. It doesn't matter what Dwayne does. He'll never be his favorite backup point guard named Campaign.
Back in town, his wife Sidell, who's the sister of Steph. Steph's mom is here. It's a lot happening.
D. Lee hits both free throws. Man, he has been huge from the free throw line here. Steph with the ball. Steph behind the back. Steph gets it into the corner for Wiggins. Big three, no good. D. Lee with the championship DNA rebound. Going the other way, gets fouled by his brother-in-law. He's galloping like a horse. I don't know if that's because he's injured or if he's just excited. But the Suns might hold on. They might hold on. Still plenty of time.
In San Francisco.
Plenty of time for Monty to devise a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. a commanding lead for the most part of this game for the Suns. But Golden State
D-Lee at the line.
To dig a little deep.
Like, what do you guys think Warriors fans are thinking right now? Watching D-Lee drill all of these free throws at the end of the game to put them away. Like, that's got to be a special type of hell. Because they thought that D-Lee was just complete ass. They wanted him out of town. They wanted to chase him out of town with pitchforks like Frankenstein. You know. And here he is.
And both teams have an opportunity.
D-Lee hits them both. 123-110. Just got to stop them from getting a three here. And we should be okay. Sidestep three from Steph. Brick. Oh, my God. He gets it back. No good. We get a rebound. Craig. Push by Draymond Green. And they are just running out of steam, and they are running out of time.
32.5 on the clock.
Did Dre get attack? Just a personal.
And now it's just a matter of the Suns getting to the finish line as the Warriors already saw Andre Iguodala thrown out of this game. Draymond Green sharing his opinion.
Ish at the line. Big, strong man. Ish.
Ish Wainwright at the free throw line.
Guys, we are getting close to this game being over. We're going to go into the post-game show right after. I'll take any questions and talk with you guys about this game. Kind of vent a little bit. You guys tell me what you want to talk about, but hit that like button if you haven't, in case you're going to head out because you don't really care about a post-game or whatever. If you're going to go watch another post-game or whatever, that's cool too. Just help us out if you don't mind. 124-113-ish. Hits a pair of free throws. 125-113. We're going to get another shot here, I'm sure, from Poole. Poole gets it to Lamb. Lamb gets it over to Jerome. Jerome with the floater. It's in and out. The Suns are going to rebound it. The Suns are going to take the ball up the court. And the Suns win. Suns win. I can't believe the Suns just won this game. Like, this is insane, dude. Like, it's insane because, like, what if this means that the Suns can get out of their mental funk now? Like, if you're able to do this, does this not give you a baseline emotion that, hey, we just beat the fully healthy Warriors? I know, a couple of them were coming back from injuries recently, but we just beat the Warriors in their house, and we were beating the shit out of them for a while. Maybe we don't have to be so scared to play our game. I mean, I'm so happy that the Suns got this win. Let's take a look at the stats. This is just unbelievable. 26 points for Bridges and 21 for Washington. How much did Craig get? Craig was close with 12, so Romp doesn't win money, but we get 19 from Dario, including 3 for 5 threes. Almost a gentleman's triple-double from Dario. 14 rebounds from Craig. 12 points. 2 blocks. 3 blocks from Bridges. 2 blocks from Biyombo. 7 blocks total. The team was out here playing insane defense. 5 steals, 7 blocks. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just going to go straight into the chat and pull it up here. Oh, man. Let me see if I can slide it over here. Pause. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Is it? That'll work. I think that'll work. Oh, no, that legitimately did not work. That's hilarious. Did that bring that back, the chat back up? All right, cool. Baby Malo says vintage Dario. All right. Why didn't Okogie go for free extra points at the end? Because we have class, Caesar. Something that the Warriors absolutely do not have. Okay? And maybe some of the Warriors do, but I'll tell you who doesn't have class, Steph Curry. If Steph Curry had a chance, he would have taken a shot there at the end with them up. That's what I can't freaking stand. Like, that's what I can't stand. So I'm just glad we didn't. Caesar says, come on, free point. Nah, man. No. I mean, it's an unwritten basketball rule, and it shows class that he didn't go after a shot there. Spurs fan Gary in the house said, clutchest team in the league. Well, maybe, but not really, obviously. But look, this is what we needed to get back. And just, I would have taken a win versus anyone. I would have taken a win versus the Adelaide 36ers right now. That would have been awesome, you know? But I'm kind of in shock, man. I got to give a shout out to Romp, because Romp was right. I don't know if he was trolling. I still feel like he was trolling, but Goat NBA says Sun should sign Kemba. We talked about it a little bit, man. I don't know. I think Coach Monty should just play. He should just be playing our guy, Dwayne. Just let him play. I mean, I want to stay positive. I don't want to I don't want to get negative about this because it was such a great win, but you can't help but feel like Monty, could you see that tonight during that moment where Monty was seemingly trying to lose us the game? I understand that the players on the court are throwing the ball away and he can't keep them from doing that. But what he can do is put in a better ball handler so that doesn't happen 4 or 5 possessions in a row. You know, Jay Money says D. Lee loves playing against the Warriors. Oh, yeah, he does. He feels at home there. He wants to show them what he can do on another team, and he plays well under those circumstances. So maybe that means he'll be a good playoff player. Who knows? Joel Ramirez says we had 3 terrible ball handlers out there. 3 terrible ball handlers in crunch time at the most important time of the game. I mean, Calvin said just yesterday, Suns fans calling for Monty to step aside. Are you kidding me? No, I mean, I'm happy we got the win, but Monty's got issues. Monty has issues, man. They're very apparent, and they're on full display while our players are injured and hurt. It's so much more obvious, the little things that he doesn't do right, but the team did not quit. These backups that had to play, we had 9 players tonight. They love Monty. They're not upset with him. They're not tired of him. So what's going on, Memphis 10 boy? Says Grizzlies fan, by the way. Y'all have a good night. Thanks, man. This is the best night for the Suns. I had no expectations, man. I had no belief. I got to admit it. I had no belief we were going to win. It's a crazy feeling. It's a crazy feeling. What's going on, fan 2? Azul says, kind of wish we had kept Willie Green. Yeah, Willie Green is definitely has outcoached Monty in the past, but it is what it is. We've got Monty. We've got the team that we've got. Mikal Bridges. I want to talk about Mikal. 41 minutes tonight, 1 for 3 from 3, but 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 26 points. This Mikal Bridges is all we're asking for on a consistent basis. And it doesn't have to be 26 points. If he was scoring 20 points again, we would be over the moon. But we're just asking this guy, Mikal, that we saw tonight, getting into the paint and hitting leaners and stuff and just providing buckets for us when we needed them. This is the Mikal that we need. We're talking can we get this Mikal 3 out of 5 nights, 3 out of 5 games? And people are saying that Mikal is injured. I see Maul is saying he's been playing injured. I didn't really know he's playing injured. I know they say that or whatever. He plays through everything, so it's hard to tell. But Mikhail showed out tonight. Props to him. You know, Dwayne Washington, 5 for 9 from 3. How many turnovers did he have? 4 turnovers for Dwayne, 5 for Dario, but Dario got to keep playing point guard. You know, definitely Lester. We got to shout out Dario. Also, like I said earlier, if this is the real Dario, if Dario can do this on anywhere near a consistent basis, he has to be playing. And why is Monty not playing him? This Dario was fantastic. He provided points, boards, threes, and most importantly, assists. He orchestrated that offense like a poor man's Joker. And that's when he's at his best. So, I mean, from here on out, if we're not seeing him on the court, I'm going to be a little upset about that. I don't know about you. Jay's World said, Warriors ain't bigger than the Nuggets, the game. Okay, well, we do have the Nuggets tomorrow night. I can't. Oh, you're talking about height. You're talking about like how big they are. Yeah, they are bigger. Definitely bigger. They pose a completely different challenge tomorrow night. I'm not gonna just rule out that we can win tomorrow, because if this Suns team shows up again tomorrow, I think they're gonna be tired because they only had 9 people. But if they show up tomorrow night, we could win 2 in a row against unbelievable teams that we had no business thinking we were going to beat. And that could really help the mental psyche of this team, which Lord knows needs to be helped. Chuckster said, DW really controlled the game for the Suns. What a slap in the face after putting the team in position to win, and he's on the bench watching. I feel that way too, Chuckster. I mean, no one is like, Monty doesn't have to answer to him. Monty doesn't have to worry if he's pissed or not, and he definitely doesn't care. But yeah, if I'm DW, I'm a little perturbed, bruh. Like, what do I gotta do for you? Like, I got 4 turnovers. I'm a point guard. I got 5 assists. Like, I'm positive. I'm a plus 10 in the game. I got 21 points. I'm shooting over 50% from 3, and you're going to take me out and let several non-point guards run the point and bring the ball up. That is lunacy. It's like Monty having his favorites and not trusting people cranked up to 100. The knob ripped off. Shire Hills, what's going on, said bench is starting to mesh with all the playing time. Shire, I hope that is continued, and I hope that when our guys come back healthy, this bench is better off for it, and it seems like they are. It seems like they're going to be. Moose said Biz had 0 fouls but kept playing Jock and Dario. Dario I get, but Jock was on some ass tonight. Jock was trash tonight, but he just stayed in there, turnover after turnover after turnover. Like, did he shoot a 3? He did. I remember he bricked that, you know. Ugh. Jackson says we turned it over some, but multiple times we were fouled and it caused a turnover. Refs did everything to give them that at the end of the game. Caesar says Monty can't see basic coaching. Yeah, it's like, why is he so good at the large scheme things, like making sure everybody's happy, making sure everybody's like, you know, well, actually, he's not even good at that anymore because he can't keep DA happy. He's just not. He's not what we've been led to believe that he is, which is like, we've been led to believe that the dude is infallible, and he's definitely not infallible. What's going on, Ronnie, says, please change head coach, trade all-star player of Golden State except Clay, and kick Iggy from the roster to become a contender. So you must be a Warriors fan. Yeah. I could see you guys wanting to do some of that stuff. Azul says, I think Craig tripped on that last turnover, to be honest, but the other things we kind of sold. But Azul, Craig bringing the ball up and tripping is something you've got to be prepared for, because it's crunch time. In crunch time, the defense is going to swarm the ball handler. That ball handler has to be good at, like, really, really good at ball handling. Believe it or not, Shamet just barely makes the cut. Shamet is good enough at dribbling that you can't really just rip him on command. D. Lee is one of the most rippable players in the NBA. Later, Roy. Have a good night, man. D. Lee is so rippable. I think I could rip D. Lee and catch him lacking and get that ball out of his hands. Craig, not even close to a point guard. Okogie, love him to death, not bringing the ball up. None of those guys should have been bringing the ball up. And we'll just have to see how things go with that. You know, we'll just have to see how things go. But yeah. Bridges, 10 for 18, 1 for 3. The 10 for 18, it's good. It's not superb, but it's good. But he was hitting such opportune shots when the Suns needed a bucket, and that goes all game, not just in the clutch, but in the course of the game. He just kept hitting these little tough shots, and it just kept us afloat, kept everything rolling, and you can't ask for more from Mikhail, except, Mikhail, can you be this guy for just 7 out of every 10 games? I'll give you 3 bad games out of every 10. And at that point, I think I would maybe call you an all-star if you could play like this. Jackson says, with Shamet, CP3, and Payne out, Dwayne should have been the ball handler during the clutch every single time. I agree with you, Jackson, and both of us should probably agree with the other people that they are right, that D-Wash isn't a great ball handler either. Like, he's good, but he can be ripped a little bit, but still to a lesser degree than Dwayne or than D-Lee, you know. Jay Money said, Wash had those 3 turnovers consecutive times. Monty said, you're done. Yeah, it's just like, if I'm in a race, okay, if I'm racing my friend in our cars, and I've got 2 cars, one is, you know, got a 6-cylinder, one's a 4-banger, and I'm losing a race in the 6-cylinder, and it's like, well, I keep losing to you. You know what? Time to switch to my 4-banger. I'll see you out there on the track. You don't go down in engine size to try to win a race. You don't put in a worse ball handler to solve the fact that the guy in front of him isn't doing well. You coach him up. You don't ice him on the bench. Kenny says, when will Monty realize how good Dwayne is? I don't know if he ever will, because he's not one of his favorites. He doesn't go to church with him, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if he'll ever realize how good Dwayne is. And I pose this question to you guys. Do you guys feel like Dwayne is a bigger turnover risk than Cam Payne? That's my question. Are you more scared that he's going to turn the ball over than Cam Payne? Because I think that they are on equal footing. Spurs fan Gary said, you guys are crazy with all the Monty talk. He's the reason you won tonight. I believe that you believe that. I'm not saying I think you're trolling or anything. But no, he's not the reason we won tonight, Gary. The reason we won tonight is because the Warriors shot terrible while we played good defense for 3 quarters. They shot terrible and we shot good. That can happen versus any team, you know. Chuckster said Payne is out of control on the court. I feel like Dwayne Washington is slightly more in control. I definitely feel like he's more in control than Payne. Azul says Payne can be good sometimes, but he needs another person on the court to take pressure off of him. Definitely. I think it was Romp who pointed out that when Payne plays, but there's not a better guard on the court with him, he goes into takeover mode where he's like, well, I'm the best guard on the court. I get to do whatever, whenever. But if he's out there with Booker, he defers and he makes better decision making, or he has better decision making. Yeah, you're exactly Azul. That's like exactly what we were thinking. Azul says, do like him and Dwayne would work. I think him and Dwayne could work too. But like, we gotta win tonight. Like, I still feel like we're kind of in this like negative mood, like we lost. But I mean, I'm willing to just be a fan tonight and not complain anymore. Does that sound good? Good night, Caleb. Have a good one, bro. I'm willing to just be a fan and just be happy and just, you know, we got to win. We beat the Warriors. There was no reason to think that we were going to. I didn't. And we won. We did it, man. We did it. So in that way, shout out to Monty for getting the team ready. I'm just not happy with the fact that he kind of tried to fold it up at the end. Kenny said best team to get a win against. It is one of the best. See, I would have been much happier if this was a win against the Warriors. Sorry, Jesus. The Mavs or Pelicans. Like, that Pelicans win felt like the best win of the season when Book carried with like 60 points. But the Warriors, it's a nice win as well. But same with the Mavs. The Mavs torment us. They really have us have our number right now. And so I would have liked it a little bit better if it was against the Mavs. Spurs fan Gary said, you had a pretty even number of minutes for everyone that played until the end when he relied on the best available vets, Craig, Bridges, and Lee. But Gary, did you see the string of 5 consecutive turnovers in which we went from being up 20 to like up 4 or 5? Like, does that not mean anything for you? Caesar says, every game DeAndre has sat, we won. What does that tell you, Gabe? Is that true, Caesar? That's not a stat that I want to be true. Malo said Monty learned from the Booker mistake and didn't let Ayton and Shamet play, but Monty said Shamet can play tomorrow. Okay, cool. I'm excited. Do you know, Azul, are we going to get anyone other than Shamet back? Because that would be cool to get somebody out. Chuckster says let Shamet sit out again too. He's an injury risk too. No rush to come back. Yeah, him and Campaign, man, those two dudes can't stay healthy. Like, I get Book. Book goes hard. Book cuts hard. He jumps up high every time he shoots. Like, I understand impact injuries for him, but Campaign and Shamet, like, it's kind of upsetting that they're always hurt this year. Jackson Harwood said he heard Cam Johnson might return next game. That would be incredible. Is there any truth to that? Where did you hear that? Spurs fan Gary says, yeah, imagine if you had those turnovers along with Golden State getting it going and only your youngest guys are on the floor. Look, I'm not asking for everyone to be swapped. I'm asking for our one point guard on the roster who had 21 points and was shooting over 50% from 3 and had 5 assists to 4 turnovers. I'm asking for him to just be on the court. I'm not saying take all the vets off. I'm saying take just D. Lee, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, you know, call me old school. I'd like a point guard to bring the ball up the court in crunch time. You know, especially after several turnovers. Azul said if it's Knicks, Johnson, then we good. I don't think Johnson's going to be himself for a little while. He never is when he comes back from injury. So we're going to have to give Cam Johnson a little bit of time. We got to be patient with Cam Johnson when he comes back. Alex Delgado said, we have no legit point guard on the floor right now. It's so true in a point guard driven league. Chuckster said Campaign got that paycheck and is injured all the time like CP. He'd trade CP, Shamet, and Campaign for Mom Morant. What is that? Ja Morant's mom? Jackson says, even if Dwayne isn't the best ball handler, he had an excellent offense that kept us ahead. Yes, and he may not be the best ball handler on the team, but he was the best ball handler on the team we had available. Caesar said DeAndre has to become a bench player. But see, Caesar, we say things like that, we feel things like that, and then he will come back. He'll have a game where he scores 35 points and has 19 rebounds, and we will all be saying the words generational talent. Like, that's how Suns fans are. You got to remember that. I mean, I'm not saying you're like that, but short memory with Ayton, right? You know, he's kind of hot and cold too. Baby Mala said people expect Ayton to play through an ankle injury. Yeah, I mean, good point. I mean, I feel like he was playing kind of nice. He did have a bad game here or there, but he had that 15 and 18 game. He started doing well, and then Monty risked him. In my the Suns have a Monty problem video, I talked about how he brings players that are starters, that are our best players, into games that were being blown out with not enough time to come back and win, as if he's just trying to prove a point to them, like, you need to get out there and learn how to play right. Like, what are you doing? You don't put... And the second Ayton went back into the game, we were down 16 with like 5 or something minutes to go. I said, why is he doing this? Why is he risking an injury with Ayton? And what happened? He turned his fucking ankle immediately. So these are reasons, Gary, other reasons why we're upset with Monty. It's not just tonight. It's like this large accumulation of things. Woo! All right, guys. We got a game tomorrow night. So I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to get working on the stream for tomorrow, get the artwork all done for that. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. Thank you for hanging out on a night when we weren't even supposed to get a W. You guys rock. Hit the like button if you haven't. I agree, Appia. Dwayne should be a starter while all these guys are out. Thank you, Jobin. We'll see you guys next time. And I can't believe I actually get to say this. It's been so long. You know, it's been so long, but Suns win! Suns win! Clutchest team in the